During the third millennia, in a strange place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover. As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them, as America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against the culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how, by refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
And I said, hey, oi, let's chop your penis off. Oi, can I have me penis back? Why do you have dreadlocks, you white oppressor?
Royce Lopez.
Always be aborting. A always be aborting. Always be aborting.
Breaking news.
Breaking news, guys.
You're hearing it only on our show first. Apparently Donald Trump has worked out a deal. He will get the wall. Unfortunately, it's going to be a rock climbing wall.
Oh, no! The other side's going to be a slide. You climb the wall up and you just
lands into a nice, clean, chlorinated pool. And then you immediately get a welfare check. Fucking egg.
Oh, shit. He was a boy, he went to girl, now he wants to be a boy again.
Oh, God, just stay a girl if you're going to be this indecisive.
I think Caitlyn Jenner's a handsome woman with a great penis. Look, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with trannies. I just don't want to put that one's cock in my mouth.
Bound forever by their mutual love of smoking marijuana, Simpsons references and affection towards Alex Jones, these two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast. Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time, here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce Lopez.
Howdy, y'all. Tuesday afternoon. Yeah. Welcome aboard. Revenge of the Sis, Mike Shea.
That was a good one.
Royce Lopez. I'm sorry. I got distracted. You ever heard of this Dave Weasel guy?
No, who's Dave Weasel?
All right. So Dave Weasel is a Twitter comedian. You ever see one of these?
Have you heard about this? Have you heard about this?
He's Kevin. It's like a Twitter comedian. He does open mics, and he's got a blue check mark.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard about
one
that.
These guys, he paid money to get a blue check mark, back when they were just handing them out all over the place.
4 G's of advertisement you had to buy to get the blue check mark early on, and then they raised the price. But if you bought a specific amount in advertisement, they guaranteed you a check mark.
Yeah, and then they took that away.
Yeah, can't do that anymore.
Bought them, and it was just retarded. But anyways, this guy that he's one of these guys. He's got 500,000 followers on Twitter.
Does he also follow 500,000 people?
No. He only. But hear me out on this.
Okay.
He follows 50,000 people. But hear me out on this. So this guy, I've come across this guy before.
I'm sorry. Can you give me his name again so I can pull it up? Over
Dave Weasel.
Okay, go ahead.
I've come across this guy over the years. He's been on Twitter for as long as Twitter's been around. He's one of these guys that all day long follows hundreds of thousands of people and then unfollows them.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
And then he just hopes. So 500,000 followers, 400,000 of them are probably just lazy people who don't even use Twitter anymore or just never bothered to unfollow him again. He's one of these little guys. And he's also one of these guys, if you follow this dude, you immediately get one of those bot inbox messages.
Thanks for following.
Hey, man, thanks for following. I'm glad you're a fan of me, even though I'm fucking literally nobody.
So, oh God, he has the Hollywood thing behind him.
Of course he does.
So, what's he do? I've never heard of this man. If you would figure somebody has about
he's a guy that's pretty much been an open micer forever, and he basically just has been gaming the Twitter system for years. So now he's got his blue check mark, and he's got 500,000. There's so many accounts on Twitter that are laughably, inflated. It's unbelievable to me that Twitter goes out of their way to ban people with organic followings, with organic reach, and they let accounts like these dead propped up accounts.
Why can't I, if he's a comedian, because he says he's a comedian, right? Why is it when for 500, if you have 500,000 subscribers, you would think that I can't find any of his stand-ups.
You would be the cock of the walk.
No, but I'm serious. Look, I'm going to show you. I searched for Dave Weasel, and I searched specifically stand-up, right? I don't know. Is this him?
I guess. Yeah, because it's the same look, the Hollywood thing.
Well, then excuse me. Wait a second. I'm sorry. I just have a really simple question. You have 500,000 subscribers on Twitter, and you're verified, but you only have 309 subscribers on YouTube?
Well, first of all, it's 389.
I apologize.
Show some fucking respect.
Okay, you're right.
All right?
Right.
Secondly, as I said, certain people took to like one social media site over others and just gamed the fuck out of it. Remember there were people that were really good at Facebook?
Yes.
They were really... Like Dane Cook got successful because MySpace was the only site back then, and he was the only one that figured it out before everybody. But yeah, this kid it's just Twitter. He's a Twitter guy.
No, I get it. I understand that he's a Twitter guy, but how can you call... I wouldn't even be as mad as if under here it said Twitter guy.
Twitter guy.
But instead it says
comedy fan.
It says comedy fan. It says like writer and what is
Where's
he
your blue
written?
check mark?
I'm really sorry. Where
I'll tell you what you want to know what he's written?
Yeah.
A $4,000 check to Twitter to get a blue check mark.
All right, let's see. I'm pulling up his IMDb as we speak.
Pull it up. Let's see this. I want to see his body of work.
Okay, I'm pulling up his body of work. Here it is. Literally nothing.
Wow.
Nothing.
I would rather see...
And this is him. Look, yeah, Oakland, California.
I would rather see the bodies of the Watts family
Yeah.
in those oil drums.
So, but look, it's
he's doing
there's
good.
what has he written? No.
What have you written?
Now you got me really into this.
What
dude.
have you written?
I need to know. I need to know. A comedian. Let's see. Oh,
I'm so glad we're finally covering Dave Weasel because he just followed me and I was like, ugh.
From BuzzFeed News, a comedian is getting tons of Facebook shares for his fake news articles. The fake story about a woman dropping a deuce on her boss's desk after she won the lottery has been shared on Crazy on Facebook. Dave Weasel.
Oh my God, this guy writes these terrible... By the way, the people that share those kind of news articles are morons. Like, I would never want to accumulate 500,000 morons to follow me, right?
No. I'm fine with the 15,000 morons we have.
Like, well, that's not nice.
Oh, that's an off-air thing. Mike's been trying to teach me that there's on-air things and off-air things. That was one of those off-air things.
You're just saying more off-air things.
Fuck me. All right, sorry.
But yes, this is it's like the Owen Benjamin effect. It's like when you have so many people that are just so goddamn dumb.
Yeah.
That even if you have an army of them, it's got to be like your own self-created prison where everybody's just dumb.
Everyone's dumb,
Nobody
yeah.
criticizes each other. Nobody questions anything. And it's like, ugh, I'd never want to be in that community.
BuzzFeed News, I've been putting up with that guy's shit for years. It's time to put up with some of mine. The woman said, okay, the story is from Valley Report, a website that mostly publishes satirical articles. It occasionally puts out fake news stories like the one in order to drive traffic and revenue, according to its owner and comedian by the name of Dave Weasel.
By the way, if you saw an article written by a guy named Dave Weasel, wouldn't you have like a second look at it and go, I don't know if this is... no, nothing about this is adding up at all.
He looks like the Monsters in the Morning third micer.
He really does. He does look like, you always describe like the local guy in every town that wins the comedy contest.
That's him.
And he gets to be third mic.
That's him. He looks like someone who's really into Jesse Pinkman.
Dude, I was taking an Uber the other day and the guy goes, oh man, I love radio, man. I listen to them Monsters in the Morning. And I'm like, Yeah, they're pretty good.
Fucking
You ever just try?
Christ.
You ever just like not want to have a conversation with
Of
somebody?
course,
And
of
they're like,
course.
"Oh, you do like radio podcasts? You know, I listen to Monsters in the Morning," and I'm like, "Yeah, man, they're pretty good." You know, you start looking at your phone, you're like, "Man, check my Coinbase."
So apparently,
Guy.
Weasel, a Canadian living in Los Angeles, always a Canadian, said that the story is one of his site's biggest and hits since its launch in August. His initial plan for Valley News was public satirical articles that offer an element of social comment. So here's what he did.
So you want to do what everyone else is doing?
Yeah. So, but he made this site, and then I guess enough people started sharing him on Twitter. Why is somebody? Hold on. Why is somebody whose entire so he wants to be like the Onion apparently, but it's not the
But like
Onion.
the shitty Onion.
Yeah,
Like
but it's not the Onion.
You know what it
Here's
is?
why.
It's the Onion for poor people.
No, but the Onion is a site that specifically that's all they do, right? They do satirical news articles the entire time. Sites like this, the Daily Weasel, they do some satirical news articles, but
They mix it with like truthful articles.
right,
And you're like, what
and
are
you're
you
like
doing?
exactly. So then you wait a second, and even the satirical articles they write, they go news report says that Joey blah blah blah. Like what's another one that you always see on Facebook? World History or World News Live.
World Weekly News. or
There it
some
is,
shit,
some
yeah.
shit like that. Yeah. So his first fake story, blah 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 blah. So that's what he does. He writes fake stories. So this is how he's a. Look at his pictures. Tell me he's not the most punchable man in America.
He's up there.
Yeah, dude. I'm just look at this cool shot. I'm like,
By the way,
mysterious.
nobody is a Kings fan.
Dude.
Nobody.
Dude, you know who's the Kings fan? Dave Weasel.
You know who are the worst people? Like Philly. They always talk about Philly fans, or they talk about like North California sports fans are the trashiest fans in the world. Right, Oakland
Yeah.
and Sacramento Kings and who are the
You guys don't
San
deserve-
Francisco Giants. You
You guys don't deserve teams.
any kind of jerseys that you would have seen old school Tupac wearing. Just the worst.
Don't wear those, yeah. So yeah, that's a Dave. You know what makes me upset? Followers, so these people follow.
Kyle Kasha follows.
These
Dave
are people
Weasel.
that Don Stugotz, of course. He's dancing in his kitchen. I don't know who this is. Kyle Kashev, Killjoy Productions.
That was my old thing.
I know, and you follow him.
Well, this is how I came to find Dave Weasel back in the day.
You're a big Dave Weasel fan,
I'm
are
a
you?
big Dave Weasel fan.
So what do you guys Weasel heads?
We were working on a project together.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
What was it?
Yeah. Well, we were going to work on this website where we talk about people taking turds on people's desks. It was called turddesk.com.
Really?
Yeah.
And the problem is Facebook bought that up, and you couldn't. Now you can't do the site anymore. Yeah, those are the worst. They do nothing. They do nothing.
It's people. You know what it is, man? There are so many people out there that are obsessed with creating a buzz, but they don't actually ever sit down and think like, okay, let's say tomorrow, all of Hollywood comes a knocking at my door. You know what I mean? It's just fucking microphones and cameras in my face. What do I do next? Like, these people all want to be famous,
Right.
But they don't have any material. They don't have any like. There's this thing where they go like Ricky Gervais is a good example, right? Of somebody that like they went, all right, boom, you're famous, and he went, okay, excellent. I've got 5 million ideas, and he's never stopped, right? Like Louis C.K., same thing. Minute he became famous, oh thank God, I've been working towards this for 20 years.
You're right.
I got a whole fucking hard drive full of ideas. I've been waiting for this. People like this are only interested in the fame part, the social media fame part. But God forbid if Dave Weasel ever got a holding deal by NBC, Dave, what would you have for them? Turds on desks? Is that what you'd have? Poop on desks?
I have this thing where we poop on the seats of the desk.
Ah, that's
It's
good.
not actually the actual desk.
Poop desks coming to USA Network.
Right after Beach
This
Doctors.
guy's just...
So but right now, if you turn the X tag on, we're the number 3 show on D Live. Number 3.
If you turn the X tag on, of course.
Of
I got
course.
my email last night, by the way. Whoever said the N-word in my chat room for no reason is going to get banned tonight.
and that's what it was. They said it was because it makes sense. But
And by the way, it's not a banning of like, oh, I'm going to ban everyone whoever says the N-word. I have a policy I've had my whole life that if I get fucked, and then somebody throws somebody under the bus who got me fucked, I fuck them back. Like, this has nothing to do with you actually saying the N-word, sir. But I will be banning somebody tonight from Nightwave because it came back on me. It's like I used to tell the strippers that worked for me. They'd be like, hey, can I go out to my car real quick? I just want to smoke some weed, and I'll just come back and work. It's going to be like a 5-minute break. And my whole philosophy when it came to that stuff was, as long as the owners don't show up, as long as the cops don't show up, if I don't end up in trouble for you smoking weed, then you can smoke weed. But do it under the knowledge that if you get caught smoking weed, that I will throw you under the bus immediately. And they understood that. That was always an unspoken rule with me and the chicks that work for me. Like, if it doesn't come down on me, go be responsible. Go smoke some weed. I don't care.
But no, that's,
you get caught, then I'm gonna go.
That's the
I never
question.
said that bitch could smoke weed.
That's not. That's the question I have though. For as much as YouTube is shitty in a million ways, I've never seen a show get hit or get a strike or get anything for what the chat was doing. You know what I mean?
They've already announced that they were gonna.
No, I get it, but I'm just saying. When you told me this, I didn't know D-Live did that.
Yeah, but you're saying like, oh, well, YouTube doesn't do shit like that. That's because YouTube has a robot that blocks out the word nigger. Like,
no.
You know what I mean? D-Live doesn't have that level of
No.
sophistication.
I understand that, but I'm not saying that blocks or doesn't block. I'm saying that would affect the show. Like, it's not your, like, you could right now put all the blocked words, because it's a block word things on D-Live, and Mike was telling me about. So you just put all the blocked words in. Then people are just going to get around it. So my point is, why should your show be punished for what a chat room does? Because if we wanted to be fucking assholes to Brittany Venti, we could go on there and just start saying the N-word, and then she would get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, how is the host blamed for what fucking randos on the internet are saying? You understand?
Well, I get it, but I don't have that argument because I've made zero effort to try to, stifle it in any way. So it's not like I can. Sure, maybe, I guess, if you want to be Mr. fucking teacher's pet and do everything they ask and then argue that point, but I'm not going to go through that effort. So I'm like, all right, fine. Just say nigger then. I don't care. Like, I'm
not saying that at all.
To somebody who is making the effort, I can see why that would be frustrating, but it's just
no,
like,
I know, but my bigger point is there doesn't matter whether you make the thing or not, you still can't control what people say regardless, right? So they're still punishing you. Like that's like if you're at a football game, right? And a fan of the 49ers, let's use them because you brought them up, San Francisco. Fan of the 49ers runs on the field completely naked, right? And then they give a flag to the 49ers. It's like, it's not their fault that guy did. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, I get it, but this is D-Live, not the NFL.
No. You're right. There's more white people here. Yes. I'm just curious.
Jewish, but yeah, close enough.
All right, well, I didn't mean owning it. I meant on the platform.
Like, I'm just saying in general that there's no, like, it's kind of, remember fucking Big Daddy? What was the name of the card game he played with the kid?
The what?
Remember the card game when he was playing cards with the kid?
Oh,
the name of the game was called I Win.
I Win, yes.
So I can't continue to get up every day, come into work, and be flabbergasted.
This is bullshit.
Yeah, but I can't be the Rob Schneider guy. I can't. I can't be the guy shaking my fist at D-Live. This isn't fair, because none of this is fair, and they're horrible people. And the name of the game is They Win. That's the name of the game we're playing. So I can't show up and go, the fuck do you mean I lose? This is bullshit.
Why are you yelling at me?
I'm yelling at the general consensus of being shocked. Well, this isn't fair. I'm like, I know it's not.
I'm not saying
terrible,
that's fair. I'm
they're
saying
trying to kill us.
I didn't know they were doing that.
They're trying to kill us and fuck our babies, Royce. Life's not fair.
All right, you know what I'm going to do? I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
They're trying to fuck your children.
Life's
not fair.
I'm going to send That's the Point Brandon there. And he's going to fucking settle everything at YouTube.
Hey, Trip, like, yo, for real, though, like, you don't think, like, subjecting people on D-Live to, like, Brittany Venti's ugly face and fucking lopsided tits, bro? You don't think that's, like, subjecting kids to that, bro? And then Trip's just emailing back, going, sir, while I do recognize your concerns, we at D-Live are trying our best. No, but, like, subjecting people to that, you don't think that's, like, fucked up, though, bro? Because I'll fucking punch you. Yo, I'll punch that 8-year-old right in the fucking face, dog. I don't even care.
We're going to go into this guy again, and for a reason. For the first time you just read through the Streamlabs, DS Silverwing, you're not getting 400, you shithawk. Ron Paul 2020 gave $4. Jason has $5. Congrats on 400, gentlemen. Fat Keck Boy, congratulations also for getting 400 episodes and 16,000 subscribers today. To everyone who's watching, please subscribe to Cousin Joe and JJ Stoner.
Don't subscribe to that son of a bitch.
Hey.
I'm kidding.
No, you're right. I don't like him either. Don't subscribe to Cousin Joe. So I will be doing a show Thursday. So this guy...
Why don't you just be his co-host?
I know, right? So this guy, Secret Arts, Dark Arts, or whatever, that's the name of this video. So this is To the Top. I almost call him To the Top Carlos. I was thinking, remember Carlos from the Meglo show, and his Twitter account is To the Top Carlos? Sorry. This is, that's the point.
You're not even at the top of Orlando mornings.
Yeah. That's the point with Brandon. We talked about him when at the Pride Parade, and we decided that everybody at the Pride Parade was terrible, and this guy was just fucking a terrible person all around.
He's like a poor Enzo.
Right, exactly. So we made fun of him, and then this morning I woke up to him commenting, going, "You guys sound like a bunch of cucks."
Nailed us.
And I replied, I go, "Yeah, okay. Why don't you go punch another twink in a fairy costume, big guy, and whatever." So then I went to bed. Overnight, I woke up to 4 or 5 replies from him, and it was just all caps saying something. Yo, at least I still got my AdSense, dude. Like stuff like that. I swear to God. Yeah, do you? You want to play that?
While you're wearing your little, while you're wearing your Trump jersey and threatening to punch fags, trust me, dude, that clock's ticking.
Yeah.
You want to be a tough guy. Okay.
Then he goes, "I have more subs than you too." Okay, yeah, we know. I'm a based Mexican.
All it's gonna do is take one fucking cocksucker to find your channel, and you're not gonna have money anymore either. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah. So fucking, you can fucking be happy that all these people are getting demonetized.
Oh my God, is he actually threatening to commit hate crimes? Yeah, like, so you get, "At least I got my money, bro." You obviously don't understand how the internet works.
So this is...
dude, when we were monetized still, even we never said that to people because we knew that shit. We knew we were going to eat those words someday.
Right. No, we didn't. Even when Owen Benjamin was hit, we always said, "That sucks. That shouldn't have happened."
Yeah, because we knew it was coming.
Of course.
We knew someday
we don't want to be assholes.
We wanted to be able to be consistent and stand before the judge and go, "This is bullshit. This is unfair." We've always said that.
So, anyway, he said all those things. He was very, very mad. So I figured there's a lot of videos of him at rallies. Not the fast food place, but at,
Checkers. It's not
well,
rallies.
over there, it's rallies where he lives.
I would never go where he is.
Fair enough. You've never stepped foot?
No.
You would? Okay, fair point.
Anything west of, like, Vegas is not... There's no point.
Man, you're right.
Vegas,
I really think
Denver,
you're right.
Salt Lake City. If you're getting that far west, just leave it alone.
Relax.
Yeah, just
relax. So this is him podcasting, like doing a show. I go to doing a show.
Why don't you close a fucking blind in that room that you're in?
Here we go. Well, you'll love this. She's really good.
He clearly has his blinds wide open.
What's up, everybody? We're here with another episode of That's the Point with Brandon, and I have a special guest here today, and his name is AJ. So I don't know if you guys know or remember.
I don't know if you know that you have these microphones, but you're clearly using your laptop mic. It's not picking up on the right microphone.
So you bought... So Brandon bought microphones, right? And
Yes.
he plugged them into the computer.
Yes.
And now he's doing his dumb show.
Yes.
And he never bothered to go into OBS, go into any of his settings,
No.
and make sure that this mic's working, not the mic in the
No,
thing.
he's not that smart. You like his tattoos? This guy guaranteed had a no fear sticker on his skateboard. Guaranteed. He looks like somebody Jason Ellis would interview.
He looks like the kind of guy that like brags about having been to jail, but only survived by sucking dicks.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. So let's check him out. He's
He
real.
looks like one of those guys in lockup that has like a wall of ramen, and they're like, "Yeah, yo, I basically run like a store out of here, man. Like I'm like a mini millionaire." And you're like, "No, you're not. You're a prisoner in
Yeah,
jail."
shut up. And no, we're not going to record your fucking freestyle rap
While
for
he's
locked
smacking
up.
the tables?
Exactly.
Because I'm locked up. Yeah, because I'm in the joint and I'm getting everybody. It's still, dude, everybody on lockup still raps like Run DMC.
Yes,
Like,
they do. I do. It's a great show. I love Lockup, man.
It's the best show ever. It just, anytime I've been really down and out, I can watch that show and feel a little better.
That you're not them.
I haven't fucked up this badly yet.
So I could watch that show a lot, but sometimes it gives me anxiety because I'll be like, oh my God. And then they just, in your head, you go, what would I do And I'm not talking about like, lock up in a drunk tank. I'm talking about like you're in a federal corrections for the rest of your life with other people that want to kill you.
I had a panic attack in jail, and I was getting out the next day.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
And I was just like, oh my God, I can't even sit in this house for 12 hours. Like, I'd have to go for a walk. I got to go do something and then go, I can do this. All right, I'll go back to the computer.
Yeah, Mike was like Norm in Dirty Work. You know what the worst part was?
But like, you could give me like the greatest PC in the world and the fastest internet in the world in jail, and I'd still have anxiety about being
Of course,
in jail.
of
Like,
course.
I can't be in here. I got to get out of here.
I gotta leave.
I can't not be physically able to leave a building. It
Right.
fucking would kill me.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Sorry, Mr. Jail Tats.
Let's go back to That's the Point with Brandon.
What is the point of you?
Remember, you guys go check out the video where we did our podcast. We went into a couple of things.
Is this beat gonna play the whole time?
State, Obama being.
Please tell me this dubstep hip hop beat is not going to play the whole time.
The thing that people don't know about That's the Point with Brandon is he loves fat wobbles.
Does this go on the whole video? Please don't tell me this
Mike,
goes on the whole video.
dude.
Please don't tell me this happens.
Dude, just watch.
It's the whole video.
Just watch.
isn't
It's
it?
really good.
It's
Just
the-
stop,
oh,
man.
no.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, no.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, no.
And get more ready. So today, what we're going to be touching on is the secret arts and the dark arts, and how that plays into our reality.
So, like, basically, right, you got to enter the 36 chambers, right?
Oh, no. He's listening to
And,
Wu-Tang
like,
again.
you know what I mean? Like, first of all, you got to arm yourself with the liquid swords. And then somehow Bobby Digital comes in, and that album's pretty dope, but nobody likes it because RZA reinvented himself.
And then Redman does a guest spot on it.
Bobby Digital is a very underrated album, you fucks.
Of life.
Start off that. I kind of want to say something.
I don't like
about
this poor man's
Black
Owen
and White.
Benjamin.
You know when Benjamin?
It's actually that's actually Stifler.
Yeah. God, okay.
He was able to get him.
Okay. Well, let's.
Remember when you drank the beer?
That was great.
It
was
some dude's
awesome.
nut in it.
Last time.
Yeah.
So last time when I was on your channel, I said that I heard some things from God that that God was going to make you big, blow you up. 2 days later, here he is taking on Antifa, and oh my.
Oh, by the way, Brandon's new famous, because there's old famous and new famous. Brandon's new famous. He just got the 65,000 Subsuga my AdSense because that Antifa fight just happened like 3 weeks ago. His channel
new
just
famous.
his channel just blew up because he was punching Antifa people. You're new famous. I know it's a sweet little hangover, but please let me just tell you something. They're gonna take your shit.
Yeah, your shit's gonna get
They're
took.
gonna take your shit, and then you're gonna feel stupid.
You're gonna feel like a stupid idiot, and then you're gonna be going, "Hey, yo, man, I need people to help me out with my what is this Streamlabs?"
Yeah.
And then like, what should I use? Should I use BitChute or like DLive? I see DLive is like a thing too. Yo, what is a good website where I could like go around and beat up faggots and like videotape it with my
Craigslist.
Trump jersey on, dog?
Craigslist. Just go to you get someone to do anything on there, man. Whatever you want,
That's hilarious.
they'll come to you.
Yeah, just go on Craigslist and go, hey, anybody know where I could find some meth or ketamine?
Yeah. Yes and yes. Sorry. Let me. Okay, here.
Because spiritual things actually touch a scientific sort of format. There's a spirit science out there, and
So wait a second. Remember when everybody was saying, "Leave Brandon alone"?
These are two remarkably unremarkable people.
It's not even that. I remember when we were doing the Brandon stuff, and even when we made the videos, you guys are wrong for this one. You leave Brandon alone. Blah 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 blah. Have you any idiots ever watched him outside of that little thing? He has someone on his show unironically talking about spirit science.
You don't know what spirit science
No,
is?
these guys are glorified tarot card readers. Shut up. Stop. We told you.
This is more people, like, this is the same thing with the Owen Benjamin thing. People think they could just turn the mics on and talk for 2 hours and say anything that just pops into their fucking dumb, stupid head. With no point of reference, no frame of reference, no nothing, just like, it's like Owen's constantly talking about Jesus and God and what Jesus and God do. And I'm like,
Yeah.
when was the last time you physically held a Bible in your hand, you fuck? You know what I mean? Like, these guys are doing it. Yo, man, it's like, spiritual. We like spirit warriors, and like with his spiritual science, like dude, I was saying the other day, man, I was like, yo, man, Royce gonna blow up, man, and then like, yo, a couple of days later, Royce had like 30 new subs on Daywave, and I was like, yo, man, that is the Lord manifesting through your good acts.
They talk like a Revolution song. You know what I mean?
Oh, Revolution,
Revolution,
the band,
yeah,
the white reggae band.
Exactly.
Oh, they're the worst.
Isn't that what they're talking
oh
like?
my
though?
god, dude! I used to fuck this chick. Right, we were doing LSD for like a whole night. She used to love that band, and we like sat there all night and had to listen to Revolution. We were like, fucking fuck this girl. It was the worst trip ever. On her, she had like a mattress on the floor. She was like some 20-year-old hippie. Oh, it was the worst apartment.
Both. They're dichotomies, one of another. Secret art.
They're dichotomies, one of another. Hey, Brandon, I know you don't like gay guys, but do I got something to tell you, my friend?
Is broke down first into 7 arts and sciences.
7 arts and
when
sciences.
You go to Hollywood, or if you know people.
How did he get Mike Matei on the show? It's very.
I think James finally turned him down. He goes,
He's
dude,
just playing
my
video
wife
games
is
with
in the house.
And he's just start playing video games with this guy. Man, wouldn't it be neat? Like, can you imagine if they made like another Zelda game? That'd be cool.
Yeah,
that's cool, man.
It's really cool.
Can you get out of my house?
Can you leave?
Who were aware, but there was a specific sort of people or person that
These are not smart
enveloped
people.
you, took you in, and exposed you to this type of.
I love. You know
Whoa,
what?
he's a dumb dude.
what?
He's a dumb guy.
You know what
he's
it is?
a really
I
dumb
love-
guy.
Dumb people are funny to me. But
Yeah.
When somebody, I love when people are so dumb that they can't even, their brain can't even fire off regular run-of-the-mill words.
It's like when a spark plug goes bad.
Yeah,
you know what
go-
I mean?
And you go, this is a
Stutters?
It's a very standard procedure you should be able to do, and you're not even able to.
You're
do
not
that.
doing it. No, but you see. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm all in with this.
You
guy.
know what it is? This Brandon guy reminds me of somebody that like talks to police or goes to court and tries to use legal words, but he sounds like an idiot. You ever see people like on judge shows? Yeah, at which point, I had determined, that she had been unfaithful, and then that's when we had proceeded with the divorce situation, and then I moved to a different parameter. Just stop trying to sound smart and.
I'm sorry, but this is now bothering me. Is he wearing sweatbands? This other dude wearing sweatbands on his wrist?
Yeah, because sometimes you got to pump hard.
He's wearing a polo shirt,
Maybe
though.
he was getting his pump on before.
Specific sort of people or person that.
You know what this looks like? I just figured out a den movie.
This looks like a drug den.
No. What was that punk? Fear of a Punk Planet. This feels like an episode of Fear of a Punk Planet.
Enveloped you, took you in, and exposed you to this type of
There's a whole
knowledge.
There's a whole education process, and what's crazy is.
By the way, nice fake
you
brick
can
behind
know this
you.
stuff on-
Nice wallpaper.
That's real brick, Mike.
No, it's not.
Yes, he laid it himself.
No, it's not. And by the way, if it was real brick, you wouldn't paint them all. Whatever, forget it. I'm not even gonna.
the higher levels, but it doesn't become a part of you until you live it out. You have to start playing it out and playing a game. Because it works by experience. That's how you move up
None
in
of
your
this
scale.
is.
No. Have you picked up any? I was about.
These-
It's
none of
funny
this
'cause
makes any
I was
sense.
just about to say. Have you picked up anything?
But this is what I'm saying. People like this and Owen, there's a whole new like industry on YouTube. That's just people saying words, and they don't really actually have. They don't really have any point. It just doesn't go anywhere. By the way, I'm sorry, I got distracted now. Who is this? Matt wrote to us here on
Who?
Facebook a while back. This guy Matt,
Okay.
and he wrote on Thursday. Can you tell me more? Well, he did. Guess he clicked. The
You
button.
clicked that button, yeah.
And they said, "Wait, I didn't mean to ask. I just want to join the Discord." None of us managed to get back to him because we're busy and we have lives.
Of course. Well, I'm banned on Facebook, so I can if I wanted to.
Okay. He just wrote now. Hey, motherfucker! I asked to join the Discord. Don't treat me like some Earl. I want to get more involved with the show and the community. I'm never giving you the Discord now. I never did. By the way,
Why'd you do it during the show, by the way,
I'm
on top
telling
of
you
all
now,
that?
I'm never, ever, Matt. I'm not going to say your last name, but Matt, you will never get in that Discord now if I have my way. And if I ever see you sniffing about in there, I will have you flung out of there so quickly. First of all, Don't fucking tell me what to do. Don't ever put us on any kind of a timeline, on your timeline. Second of all, anyone who really wants to get more involved with the show and the community, that's like a dude who really wants to fuck. People can smell it on you. Women will not fuck you. Am I wrong?
No, you're 100% right.
I want to be part of this community. Shut up, you fucking desperate faggot. Nobody wants you here now. Go away. I'm sorry, but that's annoying.
That's what.
How dare you?
That's what I
Write
was.
me a message during the motherfucking show and say, "Oh, you motherfucker! I want in the Discord. I'm gonna make a show reference. I want to get involved in the show." Like, ew. Get a fuck. Have some fucking dignity. Sorry.
All right.
Very angry today.
Hold on. I'm sending him the link.
Jesus Christ! Like, what is wrong with people? Can't
You're
wait
right.
a couple days? You impatient fuck.
And I think I'm also done with this Brandon guy.
Sorry, I
tried-
didn't mean to get up, but it's
I
just-
tried. He's boring, and I was. This is what you. Just real quick, Brandon. Just a real quick recap. You're really boring, and nobody cares about you.
But it's like, yo, what if like spiritual science, right? Like merges with technology, right? Because then we could be like robotic warriors of the Lord, my dude, right? And then like I could punch gay people with a metal arm. And that shit would be dope.
Do you want to be Winter Soldier?
Actually, no, I'm sorry, Brandon. I'm actually doing your job better than you. I even made that more.
Yeah.
That would be a more fascinating
would.
conversation. Yeah, they were talking about being transhuman and, you know, adding cyberpunk technology and augmenting your body so you can better commit hate crimes. It was a pretty fascinating
Pretty
topic.
cool. Yeah. I like that.
That'll be fucking. By the way, don't worry, guys. That'll be the revolutionary conservative in 20 years when we have bio implants.
Yeah.
What are the best cybernetic implants to use to crush gays and minorities, man? I like metal hands.
I want to be able to throw a shield at them.
And have it like come back like a boomerang. Oh, man, that
be really
reminds
cool.
me of something. That was like a guy that used to do that, right?
Boomerang Man.
Boomerang shield guy.
That was his name. They should make a movie about that.
Major Patriot. I remember him. He was a big. That would have been the old. Remember when you go to Kmart? Or like you go to Big Lots and you see the toys on sale and it's like it's just rip off versions of like real people. Major Patriot. He's got a shield made of Movranium.
Colonel Eagle.
Colonel Eagle.
You know, like when you get if you get invited to like
Eagle Eye. It's like the guy with the bow and arrow, and you're like, wait a minute.
if you ever get invited to one of your friend's kid's birthday or whatever, and you're like you don't buy a gift and you just buy one of those fucking drugstore toys, the shitty drugstore toys. They always have those.
That's true, yeah. My thing is I want to get super rich. Just hear me out on this. Like
So do I.
I'm thinking of like ways of wasting money, but in a way that really I can extract the most amount of joy out of it. And one of the things I want to start doing is I want to start big leaguing parents at their own birthday parties for their kids.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Like whatever present they couldn't afford for their kid.
Get it
I'm
for
gonna
them.
come in and just everybody's kid's birthday party. I'm gonna come in with the most baller ass gifts.
Give a 16-year-old girl a Lamborghini.
So everyone's kids hate their parents.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
good,
That's
right?
that's fucking
Buy a
worth
kid
it.
like a Power Wheel, and their parents
Yeah.
are like, "Dude, we couldn't afford anything, man.
What are you doing?
We got him one Xbox game all year, and you got him a fucking $4,000 Power." Yeah, no, I got custom on it too. I actually had him put a custom car kit on it.
Watch, honk the horn. Watch what it does.
That's actually that's a Power Wheel, but it's got an Acura engine in it.
Yeah.
So be careful.
Make sure you change the oil. Some people don't realize you do have to change the oil in this thing.
Put a fucking car engine. in it.
Dies immediately. Fucking dies immediately.
That's what I want to do. I want to start fucking overshadowing people's parents at their birthday parties.
So
That'd be brutal.
Speaking of dying immediately, so this YouTuber that I don't know died apparently, and everyone's really sad.
Yeah.
So who was this guy?
Atika, he was one of those. Patrice used to call him magical niggas.
Magical nigga, yeah.
Shiny jeans. This is one of these Dragon Ball Z Nintendo playing.
Oh,
black guys.
I always call anime black guys.
Yeah, anime black
Anime
guys.
black guys. They're the best.
And he did videos about Nintendo and every other kind of. This guy was like 29 and he was still doing like Nintendo. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand gaming YouTube.
Now, I'm
Like, some of these
assuming he
people
was
are-
also a young Bobby Brown cosplayer by the haircut. Am I correct by saying that?
does look like a young Bobby Brown.
Doesn't he? He really does.
Or like one of the lesser known members of New Edition.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Teddy
Yeah.
Riley.
Yes.
He looks like one of the members of Guy.
He
Remember
looks like-
Guy.
He looks like the second DJ on In Living Color after Jamie Foxx stopped doing it. The other guy no one remembers.
So anyway, this Michael Bivins looking
He's
motherfucker
not.
did a
So what happened to Kid from Kid and Play?
so he he really does.
Just did
have
he
the
throw a
Kid and
house
Play
party?
haircut.
Did it go bad? This isn't
Martin
nice.
Lawrence is DJing.
This isn't nice.
Look,
I don't know who he
people are
is.
saying rest in peace, Brian Callen. I don't think that
That's
has
not.
anything
That's
to do
not.
with it.
That's not the same guy.
So this
Someone
guy,
goes, "Oh, Cassandra Jane, R.I.P. Serena Williams."
okay, guys, enough. So Triple
So
X Tentacion
That's
was
not
a
him.
rapper.
No, he died
from
earlier.
Pompano Beach. Is that not the guy?
This is a different guy.
So many dead black guys. All right, so
So what happened to alternate universe grown up Trayvon Martin?
by the way, somebody said, this is legit sad. Good, then go be sad.
Then go be-
somewhere else.
what are you
This
doing
isn't-
here?
This isn't the sad show.
Wait, you came here to be
Yeah,
sad?
This isn't the sad show. We're not going to give you time to collect yourself.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's. Have you watched our show?
Are you kidding me? So this guy,
R.I.P. Darren Young, Frozen Nation says.
Joe Bowers, Johnny Gill looking ass nigga. It's very funny. I love all the New Jack Swing references. There's way too many people that know about way too many New Jack Swing era singers.
So what happened to Keith Sweat? Can somebody tell me?
So this guy, he was in the band Guy, and then he did some stuff. I think he produced some Bobby Brown stuff, and then he went on to found Blackstreet. Remember No Diggity?
I know this guy. He stole that Huey Lewis song and made the Ghostbusters theme, right? The same guy. All right, come on. Somebody called him Teddy Riley. It
That's what I already said that one.
Oh, I
You
read
fucking
it.
Steal my lines, you fuck!
was Rain Pipe.
I'll fucking kill you, Rain Pipe. Kidding. So this guy,
Frozen Ace says R.I.P. DJ Jazzy Jeff.
guys, are we gonna get through this? Can we have some respect for the
Some
dead?
respect.
Have a sense of decorum here. So this guy was known for his off-air exploits, as much as he was known for his on-air exploits. He was known to threaten suicide in the past.
Okay.
He had some meltdown a couple of years ago, and some chick that I guess is well known from the YouTube community too, even straight up tweeted something like, "I'm done dealing with this dude. I blocked him. I caught him out. Like last straw for me. By the way, don't worry, he's never gonna hurt himself." This guy was known as like a boy who cried wolf drama queen. Like,
Got
I'm
it.
gonna kill myself. He did it all the time.
Somebody goes Scottie Pippen's dead.
By the way, whoever said rest in peace, Ralph Trevant, is that. Now that is a good New Jack Swing reference. Aaron, by the way, I was trying to think of Ralph Trevant. I was trying to think of that one, and I was like, who was the other guy from Guy? Good reference. So anyway, this guy has been known to throw these very public meltdowns and get a lot of pity from people and probably make a lot of money out of it. This dude even tweeted like 5 days ago and wrote, "Yo, when should I have my next mental breakdown?" Like laughing about it. And somebody even said, "Oh, school lets out on the 20th. You should do it like on the 20th or like a couple days after that." And then he went missing like the day after the 20th. So everybody was like, "Oh yeah, who gives a shit?" But it turned out that he had actually this time killed himself.
So he did. He jumped off a bridge, right? Is that what
he
we're
jumped
saying?
off. I can't remember which one. I think it might have been the Brooklyn Bridge.
That's hack.
I think it was the Brooklyn Bridge.
Everybody does the Brooklyn Bridge, though. So yeah, he died.
Well, I think it depends on which bridge. Like, I don't think there's a lot of bridges you can fatally jump off of. There's like that
There
one.
is.
And then there's like the Tappan Zee, I think maybe. But like, there's some of those like Manhattan bridges are actually like, it's pretty likely you're gonna live, especially in the summer. You're just gonna dump into really disgusting water and be like, why did I do this? But yeah, so he did a little hopperoonie, and now he's
That's him talking about suicide, apparently.
I'm sorry, yo. I'm sorry I betrayed your trust. I'm sorry I pushed you all away. I'm sorry I made a clown of myself. I apologize. I wish it didn't have to be this way. But unfortunately, I'm breaking my own rules. No bitch niggas and shit. I shouldn't have pushed so many people away.
This guy, by the way, this video, I watched this earlier. It's one of the most, it's so, I like to use this word all the time, but it's so unremarkable. Like, it's not even a good, like, there's no element. Like, everything you say is, like, so many people kill themselves now that even suicides, like, notes and suicide videos all say the same shit. Like, I'm sorry, man. Sorry it had to be this way. I mean, it doesn't have to be, though. You're the one jumping off a bridge, right? Like, it's not, sorry it had to be this way would be something unavoidable happening. Oh, yeah, fuck, I found out I had cancer. Hey, brother, sorry it had to be this way. Not, hey, I'm jumping off a bridge. That's something you have control over.
Yeah, just don't jump off a bridge.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be that way.
Right. It does kind of sound like something out of a fucking old WB show.
This guy did have almost 1 million subs at one point.
Really?
And he actually nuked his own channel by uploading porn.
Why did he upload porn?
Because he was weird and nuts.
Huh. But, like, what did he do when they uploaded? What did they do to him? Did they just completely delete him off of YouTube?
Yeah, they wiped his channel.
So he had to start again, basically?
Yeah, but he did it to himself. Like, he wasn't even hacked or anything. He just did it.
Look, the one thing we know about this guy, anything that happened, he probably did it to himself. So, yeah, he killed himself. I don't, like...
I literally never heard of this guy till he goes.
I didn't.
But now everybody's trying to blame Keemstar because...
Why would they blame Keemstar?
Because he straight up said, like, while he was missing, like, I'm not buying it. And he shouldn't have because, again, this guy wrote a tweet fucking a week ago saying,
right,
when should I have my next mental breakdown? Ha, ha, ha. And everybody was like, yo, do it on the 20th, my dude. And he was like, all right. And then he went missing on the 20th. So, and it's like, boy who cried wolf syndrome, man. It happened over and over and over again. And Keemstar's like, fuck that, dude. I don't believe this guy. And now everybody's like, are you happy now, Keemstar? You've literally murdered this man. And he's like, what? What? Are you kidding me? I didn't even know this guy.
He looks, yeah, someone said he looks like Kel from Kenan and Kel. Or Kenan and Kel himself.
Okay, well, you do realize that the East River is not made of orange soda. Yeah. See, it was he loves...
Kel loves orange soda. That's a good reference. Also...
Who knew that fucking...
out of both of them.
That Kenan was going to blow up?
I always thought it was going to be Kel, didn't you?
When we were kids,
always.
Kel was the big... They were grooming Kel to be the big star.
Yeah.
And Kenan...
I think I heard the reason why he wouldn't fuck Dan Schneider.
Probably. Well, no, because Dan Schneider's the only one that brought him back.
That's true. Good point.
But Kenan just became like the fucking... Even when he went to SNL, I was like, this is going to not be good. But he has been one of the funniest human beings on that show.
On SNL, yeah.
Kenan is fucking consistently hilarious.
I love Black Jeopardy.
Is Republicans trying to blueberry steal our pie out the box? Oh, wait, which... Oh, this one? Dude, I'll never get over that fucking... That was one of the Al Sharpton... For those of you guys that don't remember... quite a few years ago, there was a very brief, short-lived Al Sharpton show on MSNBC, and he was
so bad.
He's such a stupid buffoon of a man, and this was back when SNL was still willing to make fun of everybody.
Right.
So Kenan did this scathing impression of him. Just, which camera? Oh, that one. It was just so unnatural. Oh fuck. Oh, hey guys, it's just an update here. Unauthorized TV still has PayPal.
What does that mean?
Well, people are still tracking the unauthorized stuff for me. Apparently,
got it.
Vox has been yelling at people in his chat about like, if frames are dropping or freeze, just stop mentioning it in the chat.
Why?
I don't know. They're all having meltdowns. It's great.
Well, Mike, what do you think of mumble rap? There's a reason why I'm asking. What do you think of mumble rap?
It's terrible.
Okay, perfect. Then you're gonna love
some
this.
of it's good. I'm not gonna lie. Future has some good stuff.
Do you want to hear Haiti Baby freestyle?
I'd rather not, but sure.
I actually have just the... Here it is. This is him on 92.3, apparently.
I'm going to assume it's called The Beat?
Real.
Or the... Okay.
Real.
It's always The Beat.
Yeah. So I know people have been asking us for fat flows. Tell me what you think. This isn't freestyling. You know, all these rap shows, by the way, do this. They have the person that comes in freestyle for them. So here we go.
Until like a dragon, I was feeling real high. Feeling like I'm off the alcohol. I know I'm feeling tipsy. I'm a fucking bitch. That's the end. I'm another bit of cool. I'm gonna cut up in a dream pretty cool. I'm gonna pull up with the rook. Shh, quiet. And he goes shoot you. But a rock and the bullets get hot, hot. I was thinking on a motherfucking black. I was thinking on a box selling crack.
This is serious?
This is one.
This isn't a joke.
What? Now, and then I'll play you after when he's done. Then interview him. Check it out.
You want to follow me. You want to believe in me. You want to chase your dreams. You want to go to the sky. I know you're feeling high. I'm so damn amazing. You thought I was fucking blazing.
This is the kind of shit I would hear at like a house party.
It is.
You know what I mean?
He's auto-tuning himself.
But you know what I mean? Like a bunch of guys that like work at like a Jiffy Lube,
Yes.
standing around a guy smoking really bad weed and being like, "Oh shit, yo, that's yo."
I'm walking up, bitch, I'm a dragon. My pants tagging. I feel like Haitian Bin Laden, but I'm in Latin. I might ride on my fucking coffin. This shit is retarded, you know that I started. Quiet. Haiti, you have to believe in your dreams, wise one. You are the chosen one, you are the champ, wise one. Do you?
So he's talking like as if we're an album, and he's doing his own little, you know, like they pull something from the movies.
You hear me? Everyone will feel you. I'm gonna swallow the kids. I'm Mike Tyson. I'm all over the place, all over the room. Not on your bitch, all over the room. Pop the helium balloons. I'm back atop the mountain like a dragon. I was feeling real high. That's all that you get. One day, I'm gonna have a rich bitch. Hey,
Oh fuck!
man, she get crib dick. Got about a second like a rib
You want
stick.
to catch your breath or? Are you okay?
I think he's having a stroke halfway through this.
He's making the same noise that like a guy would make if a girl keeps sucking your dick after you come.
Yes,
That's the noise you make.
he sounds like Flipper.
I'm on fire. I don't need to rap no more. I can just use my ad-libs. Watch this.
I could use my aliens. Watch this. This is him using his aliens.
Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Damn.
Look at this. They pan over to the co-host of the show.
Oh man, guy, dude. Hey, congratulations, because you're gonna be a new GIF.
Somebody already made it for me.
Of course.
It already made it for me, and they
Oh
said,
yeah, no, of course. This is gonna be a GIF everywhere. This
You wanna
guy
see that
is
again?
like,
Here.
what is he doing? That's, by the way, the only way this could have been better is if that were Hannibal Buress. 'Cause
Yes, you're right.
That's the most Hannibal Buress face I've ever seen in my life. Like, just
He also looks like Ashy Larry.
he just like, what? Is this nigga serious?
All right. Well,
All right, I know
definitely
I know that's supposed to be dice, but here's the thing, buddy. You should probably not, because you might end up being a gift too.
Yeah.
You never want to don't do the dice motion because it looks very gay.
So this is after he finishes rapping.
right. Well, it's definitely the most unique freestyle experience we've ever had.
Oh no! Oh no!
This is probably the best,
Oh,
most
no.
unique freestyle experience we've ever
They
had.
are so uncomfortable.
Why does the guy on the left looks like he works for the Russian mob?
That's the most different. That's the most. That's the.
Who
that,
influenced you, bro? Where's your influences from? I don't know what just happened, man.
I don't know what just happened, man.
something happens when I hear a beat. I just kick into it. I ain't write nothing. I don't want to write nothing. I want to keep it authentic, original, all over the place, so people can learn. Keep their mind
What's he on?
Drugs.
free your thought.
I feel like we got a lot there. Yeah. Very, very.
He doesn't.
It's almost like I don't know.
Like you were joking with us, like it was a bit or something.
That was unique.
He's trying really hard.
By the way, this is very funny, but the only thing, honestly, that's more pathetic than this is, like, and I get it, I still have wigger tendencies, but there's something about the 40-year-old white guy that's like, damn, dog, damn, yo, damn,
crazy,
yo, that
dog.
was, man, yo, that was something else, my dude. Yo, that was unique as fuck, dog. Like, you're in your, dude, come on, man.
You think he's white though? Might be Hispanic. He could be Hispanic.
This nigga looks like Butterbean.
Okay.
Baby, do you got a project out?
Yeah, Warrior, go get that shit now. You dig?
And honestly, even if you're Latino,
No, you shouldn't be talking like that. I agree.
if you're like once you're like 40s and you're
Yeah,
like, hey, yo, my dude, yo, what's up, dog? You're like, come on, man, stop it. Isn't it? Whenever you see a guy with gray in his beard and he's like, yo, what's up, dog?
It
You're
is
like,
embarrassing.
oh, dude, you're like, come on.
Now,
How does happen on the streets?
a lot of different styles on there. Like I mean, I don't know what we
The
just got. It
close-ups
was
on
very-
this
I
guy.
love this guy. I don't know who
And
this
by the
guy
way,
is.
Whoever's filming is obviously has a good relationship with the host.
Yeah.
Because he knows to keep panning over to the co-host. It just every time up.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. He is like, I got nothing. I don't want to. I got nothing.
He really is trying. You can tell.
He's so high too.
Yeah, he doesn't want to leave. He doesn't want to leave his co-host hanging. You can tell.
He's stoned. He's got Forrest Whitaker eye, and he's
Yeah.
like, I'm out of. I'm flabbergasted.
I gotta take it in. DJ had space.
I'm at a loss for words. I mean, you used them all.
I'm at a loss for words. You're
You
using
used
them all. That's funny.
I like this guy.
That's very funny. You used them all.
And a
You know
lot
what
of
I'm saying?
noises and shit. Hey man, Haiti baby, man, that shit was interesting. Go check out his Project Warrior. Now I'm literally gonna go check it out now because I'm.
I have to know. I have
Yeah.
to know. I definitely gonna go.
I think
You have to know.
They all have to know.
I don't know
Get
if
a
that was
bar.
a seance or a freestyle. I don't know, man. Shout out to
I
Haiti
don't know
baby.
if I want to.
He keeps doing it.
He's like autistic or something. Right?
Yeah, I mean, he has to be. That's not normal behavior. Let me read some of these Streamlabs. From Ethan Ralph. I don't think it's really Ethan Ralph. Congrats on 400 guys. Been watching you since you guys had 20 viewers. Keep it up. $3 from Animal Mother. Gentlemen. Eddie Cade. Congrats on the 400. I'm out of the loop. I just found out we lost an American hero. Frank Lucas died last month. The black man knew how to poison his own people with high-grade dope from Asia. R.I.P. Uncle Frank. Filipino Shay, when you get a 4% increase in Streamlabs donations on your 400th episode, #stonks. And Miami MILF.
I love that meme, by the way, the stonks meme. It's so stupid.
Miami MILF just donated $40. Thank you. 400 episodes. I thought this was going to be where Are They Now clip show. I'm out of here. It's not. No, we're not doing that. We're not going to do a clip show. Clip shows are the worst. Maybe if we get big enough. We do need to go to break, Mike. revengeofthesis.com/XPN. That's ProXPN. Get protected online. Also, if you want to help us out, because we are not monetized. Anymore on YouTube, you go to patreon.com/we're not sorry. We need about 500 patrons. We're about 190-ish. So if you guys want to sign up $5 a month, you get the first 250 episodes just for you guys, archived, ready to watch. And revengeofthesis.com/donate. There's a whole bunch of other ways to donate. And there's also the shop if you want to buy some of our shirts and stuff like that. We will be back in 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere, Revenge of the Sis.
The most exciting 2 hours of television is back with an all-new Revenge of the Sis. As Royce and Mersch continue to track an international deep state pedophile ring, their journey to the nation's capital is put on hold as Orlando's best police cops receive a cryptic message from an old colleague.
It's a message from my old partner. He needs to see us in Los Angeles right now. Says it's related to our case.
You trust him?
As much as I trust you, partner.
What's to know then? A detour from their original investigation finds these no-nonsense detectives in the middle of Hollywood.
Thanks for meeting me. We can't talk long. They're probably following me.
Who's following you?
The Podesta brothers. They've got eyes everywhere, Lopez.
Now trapped between deep state globalists and the Hollywood elite, Lopez and Mercer are on the case. They're no longer avenging Orlando. They're saving America. And this week, they're taking on Pedowood.
I've been working this case. This Dan Schneider guy, producer at Nickelodeon, he's into kids. Or feet. Or kids' feet.
Yeah, the iCarly guy.
How do you know all this?
Thanks for meeting me.
No problem, Miss Bynes.
This is Amanda Bynes? Jesus, she looks terrible.
Dude, she can hear you.
Watch this week as the web grows bigger, the case becomes more complex, and more older model cars get wrecked and plenty of nameless extras get shot. This week on an all-new Revenge of the Sis, followed by Nazi Lawyer. USA, hotels don't have Netflix.
For this performance in Delaware.
To make your shopping day a little easier.
Mervyn's Dollar Day sale is going on right now, and that means great buys on clothes for kids. All this week you can save on boys' clothes by Campus Le Tigre. Short-sleeve Le Tigre knits are the shirts all the boys will be wearing back to school.
Do you like pranks, guns, and jokes about retarded people? Well, so do we, but odds are your liberal snowflake friend doesn't. How would you like an easy, cost-effective way of screwing with that friend anonymously without losing your Twitter account? Guns for Tards is the perfect way to trigger SJW anonymously through the mail. For a low fee, your target will receive a beautifully designed professional mailer from our fictional Guns for Tards charity, containing a thank you letter for their donation. They'll be led to believe that money was donated in their name to a charity that advocates Second Amendment rights for the mentally handicapped people in their area. For a few extra bucks, they will receive pictures and a detailed profile of a retarded person who they helped harm. It's all fun and games, well, except for that idiot who gets this in their mailbox and freaks out. Messing with someone through the mail is effective. Most people do it trolling over the internet, but regular mail is way more invasive. Whether it's a boss, an ex, or a liberal professor you don't like, this is the perfect way to screw with someone anonymously for the cost of a cup of coffee. Well, a cup of coffee in Manhattan, in a fancy coffee shop. Check out www.gunsfortards.com and select a package today. Use promo code MERSH for 10% off.
On the Cousin Joe Show.
Walk me through.
I'm not exactly sure. I'm not hyper aware of myself, but I'm definitely not
goes
quiet.
into vagina.
Yeah.
Do you moan?
Yeah, hell yeah. Of course I moan. Groan, moan, whimper, cry. I don't know. Whatever happens.
Wow, in that order.
So,
yeah,
Ex-Cutie says men all make creepy noises during sex.
That's not true.
It is true. I think a guy that makes any noise.
But if you're into somebody, it's all positive feedback.
Give that in other ways. I say things.
I once it was so good years ago in this moment that I squealed. I couldn't believe the noise that I produced. It was amazing, and she thought it was hot.
All right, is there any possible way?
Is there squealed
like a pig,
like a fucking pig?
Is there any way you could back away from the microphone a little bit and try to recreate?
No, I can't. You want to stop my dick?
I want to.
I will not stop you, Joe.
That really took a turn.
No, I don't think I could fake.
How dedicated are you to the show, Joe?
Does it not bother you if the girl is silent? Do you not wonder is she enjoying this?
I'm just happy when she stops texting.
Yeah, but then someone we're all neurotic, right?
Yeah.
So for someone like me that's always in my head, it's like it can go both ways if you let it. Where it's like if they're too vociferous, is that fake? So
what?
Loud.
Okay. I learned a new word tonight.
If they're too noisy per se, like.
I'm sorry. What were you saying?
Nothing really. I mean, just kind of filler, really.
They were supposed to be.
We started the show, right?
Yes.
When does the funny stuff start? Like, when do we start actually?
Why did I bring you here?
I brought myself. I even parked in the right place this time. Didn't go in some colored's house.
Jesus Christ.
Well, hey, let's get this shit started already. Come on.
Yell on the microphone.
Sorry.
Listen to The Cousin Joe Show every Thursday, 7 to 10 p.m. on youtube.com/Cousin Joe.
All right, Titus, you good to go?
Like a middle-aged lady sitting on a dryer at a singing laundromat. It's real. It's real. It's behind it all. Every Jew got an email that morning.
Fantastic. Moving on.
Milk has an expiration date. We should do that with the elderly. Benghazi! 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 Hillary was there.
Love it, Titus.
Did I pop the P in Hillary murdered Nicole Brown Simpson?
Nope, sounded good in here.
Fluoride! Fluoride! Makes children gay. The Supreme Court wears robes to hide their octopus bodies. The CIA invented AIDS to sell quilts. Barack Hussein Obama, he's a Muslim Jew.
Second hour, Revenge of the Sith Tuesday show. We're back. Coming in with flows. Mike's going to do a mumble rap freestyle here in a second. It's going to be really, really dope. Just wait for it. It's a fat beat. Go. Because I'm a dragon. Pew, 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 pew.
That was your thing, Dragon?
Yeah, I'm a dragon. Remember the rapper Drag On? It's a good name because it was weed and he was a dragon. Welcome back, guys.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, Drag On. He was on a bunch of DMX songs.
I remember Cannabis.
I remember Cannabis too, but only
It was spelled Can I Bus?
Yeah, I know.
It's pretty dope.
Yeah, it's really dope. Remember when Eminem murdered him on the fucking
Remember when Cannabis just for 2 years straight, he just challenged everyone and everyone was like, no.
No thanks, man. Who are you? No, that's okay.
I'm not coming to your Philly project, to fucking project housing to fucking battle rap you. Was he Philly? I think he was a Philly rapper.
I don't remember. I only even knew about him when he started beefing with Eminem.
Now I have to look it up.
So much stuff that's just gonna make us mad.
I don't know. He was a New York guy. He was, South Bronx. South Bronx.
South Bronx. Represent.
Yeah.
Mike, 1 through 3. I haven't done that in a while for you.
6. Huh? I did it. It fucked them all up.
No, I got it. 6. You did this.
It's
whole.
gonna be
I
a
don't.
tranny thing. It's always tranny.
I don't know. Oh, okay. Have you seen this? I saw this video. I have no idea what's going on in it, so maybe you could help me out. All right? Short video.
I'm so happy we're taking a break.
Me too. Damn, that's a pretty big blunt.
You call that a blunt? This is a blunt.
It's the one and only Eagle Double G. You know what with the
I don't know what that thing is that walked up.
Is it like another midget?
I think it's one of those. I don't know what the other one. Well, I guess the other one is a midget.
Are these
technically,
guys like
height-wise.
the Russian tea dolls where they like all fold into each other?
They do. I think
Okay.
they'll put. This feels like something you would see at the Sausage Castle here in Florida, right?
Yes,
Right?
This is Sausage Castle worthy.
See, there's another midget, Mike. Yes or no? We've already had this midget conversation. It's another widget. Yes, not the weird lanky one, but the other one.
Oh no, of course not.
No, why?
Because that one's like freakishly.
That one's dwarf. That's
Yeah,
like
that
a
one's
dwarfish.
dwarf small.
Dwarfs,
Like
right,
midget's
right.
one thing, a dwarf, that's.
What about the Asian chick in this? The one in the bikini, the normal
Didn't
one.
really get a good look at the Asian one.
This is what
I can't imagine any of these
Big
women
one.
are particularly.
This is what she looks like.
Me too.
I got to be honest with you. No. Here's why.
It might be a dude.
Yeah, that too.
Doesn't it kind of look like a trap?
That too, but it's
Well, that's kind of a
rock and bod.
Yeah.
But that face is really Chinesey. Like it's
It's
really
too
flat.
It's too Chinesey.
Very Chinese.
It's too Chinesey.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's fair. Mike, look. Give me one.
This guy's living his best life. Why?
Give me one example why you think this culture is dying. Give me one. This video is the example of what's happening to our planet. It's just this, all of this.
You want me to say what I think it is?
No, I don't, because I don't. There's not there's not a triple X tag on fucking D Live.
I don't even have to say it anymore. They know. They know who's doing it.
They know what they did.
Are you guys gonna start banning me from all social media for going? You guys know.
You know. We know.
Like that's what's gonna eventually happen. Is I'm just gonna walk in and I'm gonna get kicked off of Twitter for shooting people looks.
It's actually the Chinese techno-fascists. So, so have you seen the bitch that's accused Trump of raping her?
She looks like the singer. Remember Roxette?
She looks like to me.
You don't remember Roxette from the 90s?
No.
They were like a 90s, 80s electronic. Somebody in the chat has to remember Roxette. Somebody will remember.
I'm sure somebody will. So let me guess, Matt. We just told you that you're never getting the Discord thing and to stop messaging us during the show, and now you're messaging us again during the show.
Matt, we're not off to a great start. And I feel like you're somebody who might not understand normal social cues or probably be very well liked in any community you're in. So I don't know if we want you in now. The way he's acting is very much like the kind of guy I don't want in our Discord. Am I wrong?
No. Again, during the show.
You are like, you know what you are? You are like the kind of person that like when I was in sales, if somebody came in and was like, yeah, I'm not doing business with these fuckers down the street anymore. I've spent a lot of money down there. I'm going to do business with you now because I spend a lot of money. And those pricks down the street, they didn't treat me too good. I generally would refuse to do business with people like that. That's always how I've been. I'm not going to have you pitting me against the guy down the street to save $30 on a mat. Like, you're already a colossal pain in the ass, it seems. Do you know how backlogged on messages I am?
No, I know, me too.
Do you know how many people?
Not even that.
Do you know how many people, Matt? People who are far more important than you, and I don't mean in terms of like status or I mean fans, friends, people in my family. You know how many people in my life who are far more important than you, who I didn't get back to this weekend because we had kind of a rough weekend. Everybody was a little beat up. It's been a long week. I played some video games. You know what I mean? This nigga went to like I don't know Universal or some shit. We were gone a lot.
I did an escape room.
Yeah, you guys did stuff. This is like. Can I not come back on a Monday and see you, Matt, you fucking nobody, yelling at me? Do I need that in my life? Do I want, and answer me this honestly, Matt, do I want more of that in my life or less? Probably less.
And on top of all that, I'm banned on Facebook for another 2 weeks. So even if I wanted to answer people, I can't. So
do you know why we don't give the Discord out to everybody who asks for it? To keep people like you out, Matt. You! People like you are the reason why the Discord link doesn't work in the video description anymore. You!
Was it you?
You don't have the fucking balls to come back and say, this is exactly why you're not in there. Holy shit. People are getting real fucking like too familiar lately.
Hold on, can I be the comment section real quick? Oh, yelling at your fans? Congratulations, you're basically Owen Benjamin.
Yeah, that's me. I'm Owen Benjamin. No, here's the difference, fuckface, is that I get it. We're on like 4 hours a day each. And some people start to think like, all right, I spent 4 hours a day with this guy. I'm like basically just like his friends. I can talk shit and I can yell and I can demand things because I have a relationship with this person. But we don't have a relationship. I do a comedy show. Am I wrong that people just pop in your inbox and talk to you like they've known you for fucking 30 years sometimes?
Yeah.
hey, what's up, faggot? And you're like, I don't know you. Right? Am I wrong here? I don't. If we go out on a trip or something and we go check in at the hotel, I don't go up to the woman at the front desk and go, hey, what's up, you cunt? Give me my fucking room key, you bitch. High five.
Now everyone's peeing on Matt in the chat.
Just obnoxious though, but like it's people are being the very thing you're trying to not have around, and then have the balls to be like, oh, what? You don't want me around? Yeah, that's it. All you had to do was wait. We would have probably sent it to him in a day or two when we got caught up on messages.
I probably
That's all that would have happened. One of us would have went, oh, yeah, here you go, my man. Sorry. We get a little backlog sometimes. Yeah. 15 fucking social media accounts between the two of us.
Seriously.
Fucking 3 shows a day. Trying to fucking have just a little bit of fucking time for you every day. You know, I had fucking ice cream sitting in the freezer for fucking 3 days now. I haven't even touched it.
It's still there. It's sitting there.
Like, the things like that, I can't even. Like, last night, I'm finally gonna have my ice cream, man. It's hot. I've been fucking stressed. It's gonna be great, man. And then I got sidetracked with all this other shit. Next thing I know, it's almost 5 in the morning. And I was like, I can't have my ice cream.
Can I read Matt's message? Please, Matt's message. Can I read it? I didn't think y'all actually ran the Facebook group. Thanks for not saying my last name. I was just fucking around, he said.
All right, well, now I feel bad. Give stupid Matt the Discord.
All right, we'll give you the link,
I feel
Matt.
bad.
God damn it.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Fucking Christ.
But okay, let's.
No, I got it. No. I know how to get him in and still punish him. We'll get him in, but Execute, he has to torture him for a month in the lobby.
Well, she was going to do that anyway.
It's 2 months in the
That's
lobby.
what people do now. She just does
I
that.
did. Today, actually, during Daywave, I gave the link. I did like a 30-minute link. I go, get in there now. But here's the thing. I can't promise you'll ever leave the lobby because it's not up to me or Mike. I told them. I've already told them. It's not up to me. It's not up to Mike. We have no input. We have a Knights Guard that is fucking brutal.
Execute, he just strolls around the fucking Discord server going, give me $10 from kicking you out of here.
Exactly.
Like, what?
It's a fucking bully. She's a bully.
That's funny.
Okay.
But okay, let's say we don't run our own Facebook page. Why are you whoever our faceless intern that doesn't exist is? Why are you calling them a motherfucker?
What if it was a lovely young lady? We don't. By the way, guys, just to be clear, a lot of people do have a misunderstanding about how stuff works. It's just me and him. There's nobody else
doing 6 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that is for those of you keeping track at home. That is 1/4 of a whole day that we spend just on the air. That's just on the air. That's not the 20 minutes that you're setting up, getting ready.
Not even that.
The hour you're doing prep, the fucking shit after the show. Forget all that, right? We do actually a full-time job at this. It's just the two of us, man. Give me a fucking break. Let me have my fucking weekend, please.
So when and I've been right after this show, but before Nightwave, I have this window where because I can't bog down the internet because one of us is usually doing a show, so where I'm still downloading all of our episodes from YouTube when they inevitably delete us, and so I've been also just trying to get as many of those down as I can. So come on, man, give us a break, please. Execute, will teach you a lesson. The Whitfield Report, congrats on 400 episodes, gentlemen. I've turned some of my friends onto your show, and we'll be listening to the podcast on an upcoming road trip. Also, shout out to Fat Keckboy for being ROTC's promoter in the community. Fat Keckboy is great about getting
Keckboy's dope.
The best.
Fat Keckboy is the one that found me Lance when we found that retarded rapper, and I just couldn't find who it was, and he just popped in one day. I was like, "Oh yeah, it's Lance. You never seen Lance before?" He just gave me his whole discography. I'm like, I love our autistic weird. Everybody has these weird little varying degrees of like interests. So every time you're like, "Man, who is that anime guy? Jumped off a bridge. Remember that?" There's always gonna be one guy. It's like, "Oh yeah, that guy." You're like, "Thank you." God damn, you guys are good.
Revolution Con. Hey Royce. Perhaps you can help me out here. Do you know where your boy Carlos is from? If you're talking about the crypto song, my boy Carlos is from New York. A 2.0, yo. It's 2.0. You listen to that, right? Because you're in Bitcoin.
Yeah. No, I'm in Ripple, and I was 2.0, and now I'm back to 1.5. I was 2.0, but I got into the wrong crypto.
DS Silverwing.
Call me Nick Mullen, baby. I'm giving all my money, all the money you guys give me, I'm just giving it to Chinese businessmen.
DV Silverwing. I didn't even want the Discord link, but got it anyway. Fuck off, Matt. Also, in case you didn't see the Gorillion message about Akita, he's dead apparently. Yeah, we actually did that already. We already talked about that. You came in a little late, Silverwing.
Yeah.
Little late. Okay, look. This is the fucking bitch that says Donald Trump raped her. And have you seen this clip yet? So she was on Anderson Cooper, right? And not physically, that would disgust him, or anybody really. She is ugly, but she was on Anderson Cooper, and they were talking about the whole rape thing. You want to see Anderson Cooper cut to commercial and completely panic? Watch this.
Oh, really?
Watch this. This is Gene Carroll.
This is a very short.
Hell yeah.
This is a very short clip. I noticed that.
Watch.
You don't feel like a victim.
I was not thrown on the ground and ravished. Which the word rape carries so many sexual connotations. This was not.
Can I just say
sexual.
something? Pause. Dent your mouth, and also you can. I can. There's something about an old person that's a drunk.
Oh yeah, she's a drunk.
I can hear it. I'm not saying that she's drunk in this video,
but she is a drunk.
But people who are drunks, even when they're sober, they just have a certain. You know what I mean?
Right.
She's got that kind of Nick Nolte grogginess to her.
Right. So she's a writer for the New Yorker, by the way. Watch.
You don't feel like a victim.
I was not thrown on the ground and ravished. Which the word rape carries so many sexual connotations. This was not sexual. It hurt. It just you know.
But I think most people think of rape as it is a violent assault. It isn't.
Now watch this. Watch how uncomfortable he gets. Here it comes.
I think most people think of rape as being sexy.
Let's take a short break.
Think of the fantasy.
By the way, Anderson. Look, I know we talk a lot of shit about Anderson, Operation Mockingbird, the CIA, the Vanderbilt family, all that. But you say whatever you want about Anderson Cooper. That man is a professional. That man is if I had to hire a deep state mouthpiece for a network, I'd hire Anderson Cooper in a heartbeat.
Did you see that?
He has
He
such
pulled
good
the e-brake.
instincts.
It was like we're gonna break, and you know they're panicking in the back because they didn't have the brake set up. They're like,
But there's a lot of news anchors out there that would have at least sounded panicked. He's very good at being like, okay, great, we're going to take our absolutely, totally, normally scheduled break. You're like, we just came back from a break.
We can't.
But he's cool as a cucumber. He's like, oh yeah, no, it's very sexy. We're going to take a quick break. Come right back after a word from our sponsor.
And you come back to him in an empty chair.
Just him. Our apologies. We had to cut that short. Breaking news. We have to go over to Jussie Smollett. I don't know. We got something.
It's not.
I think most people think of rape as being sexy.
The awkward pause. The awkward pause is the best.
I love that.
People think rape is sexy.
Even an evil, soulless, fucking deep state mouthpiece like Anderson Cooper's going. What? I gotta. We'll be back. We'll be back after this.
Let's take a short break.
Think of the fantasies.
We're going to take a quick break.
You see that? Did you see him start?
Mike Cernovich is looking rough.
He's not looking great.
We're just going to take a quick break. If you can start on the other side.
You're fascinating to talk to.
Oh God, I think Anderson Cooper's about to get raped. Oh, you're fascinating. I love the fact that every single time you guys have tried to pull this, you have pulled the most batshit crazy pieces of shit out of the woodwork. Am I wrong? Have they gotten one yet? Has there been one Romanian supermodel who was in the Miss Universe pageant who's come out and been like, Donald Trump sexually assaulted me?
No.
It's always somebody
He's
like
ugly
this.
too.
That's like, wow, Anderson, you seem real fascinating. You like rape? Everybody's like, we just let this woman on scene. And what are we doing? what are we doing?
You're right. You're
Every time they
absolutely
try,
right. You're
it's
right.
the most crazy person ever, and it's always like, even I'm starting to feel bad for the propagandists. Like, Anderson Cooper has to be going to his fucking his CIA handler and going, dude, what kind of shit are you people feeding me? Like, I'm good, but I'm not that fucking good. You want me to put this lady over? Are you nuts? It's like, remember in wrestling when they give like Bret Hart like a legitimate retard to wrestle in the ring with? And they'd be like, you'll get a good match out of him. And Bret Hart's like, I get it, but like,
do I have to?
Could you get me one that's good?
Yeah.
It's like fucking, it's like Anderson Cooper's Bret Hart, and this bitch is Tom McGee.
It's Jericho. It's Jericho and Fandango.
That was a good match, though.
No, I know, but
that's a different. I'm talking about the execution style. I'm talking about like somebody being so bad in ring that they're like, you need to make them look good, and you're like, I can't make them look good. They're not good. He can't even run. He gets out of breath.
Somebody in the chat says she looks like Garth and Billy Idol put together. So, yeah, I want to see Anderson Cooper break really quick. Again, sorry.
More on the other side. Instagram will talk more on the other side.
You're fascinating to talk to.
She's on something.
Yeah, right? No one's saying that because everyone's afraid to say that because then they have to prove it. But I'll say it. I think
she's on something.
The entire time she's talking, even at the beginning, watch.
Which the word rape carries so many sexual connotations. This was not. This was
conditions.
I'm saying it, bitch. You're on something.
Yeah. What are you
Sue
on?
me, bitch.
What are you on? Like, she is just, and you know, Trump's already come out and said the same thing he said with the other ugly one. She's not my type. Which is fucking awesome. There's some stuff you can hate Trump for, and some stuff you can love Trump for.
pretty women.
But when it comes to fucking being a G with women, Trump's like, "Are you kidding me? Look at my wife." Oh man. So apparently she said it happened. Was it 20 years ago? Did he try to do it? So 20 years ago, this bitch was probably still 70.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's like, I don't think so, lady. I really doubt it. You're not living on the fucking same planet. All right. Let me check. I got to check the Streamlabs. I haven't done that yet. Let me hit a little refresh here. And OJ's White Bronco. In a perfect world, we could pay Kenneth Copeland to do a cameo video for the 400 milestone darling he made with the 400th episodes. So cheap for me, I just had to buy it. And this is great. Filipino shake, $5. Is this Matt guy's email address totally not CobraCommander@gmail.com?
That's pretty funny. That's a good reference.
That's an old school,
Very
old school listener reference, but that's a fucking funny one, man. Totally not Cobra Commander.
You know, he probably still watches and like lurks in the shadows. Of
course
like
he does.
Professor Chaos.
The problem is, man, is because it's Pride Month and all I have is Pride stuff, and I'm having so much fun. I don't feel like, getting angry.
I don't want to get angry either. I'm tired of being angry all the time.
I know, that's why I'm fucking trying to find something that's not gonna get. That's fucking all. Okay, how about this one? This one's more just to laugh at. Have you heard of pleasure activism?
What is this?
It's well. First off,
why is Rachel Dolezal? What is she so? What's her new scam?
This is not Rachel Dolezal. Okay. Let's see.
There's an us before the wound. There's an us before oppression. And to me, pleasure is a way that we tap down into that. I'm like, when I'm having an orgasm, I'm not like, slavery. I'm like, you might be my slave, but, like in a good way. It's really about
These people are so uninteresting, right?
hold on.
Just to their core, they're so uninteresting.
You let her get to her point.
She's so uninteresting,
Let her
though.
get to her point.
Oh, I feel very free. To me, the work was about like, how do we remind people that you were free to begin with?
Why?
Why are you wearing like
No,
an
no.
old serape as a fucking...
Dude, it's what I was going to say. At first, I thought that she was like awkwardly putting a blanket on so she wouldn't look fat. Like, when you take a picture?
Yeah.
But she's not putting a blanket on. That's her dress, right? Am I correct?
Yeah, it looks like a serape.
It really does, yes.
Like a Mexican
I feel like I'm in the
gunfighter.
Mexican pavilion at Epcot. I'll take a margarita.
You were always free to begin with.
Adrienne Marie Brown on pleasure activism.
For me, I was like,
How can I bring like the best feeling when it's like the best high or the best mushroom aware? You know when you're on. Have you maybe done mushrooms? All right, everybody else, just get to it. All right, life is short. Life is short, and if they're
Yeah, do drugs, man. Check out. Fuck. Take lots of dicks. Die alone. Woo, yeah. And be empowered.
Look at the kind of people that go to this horseshit, by the way.
No, they're all miserable fucking
Look
cat ladies.
at the kind of people that go to this horseshit.
natural, okay? It's great. My name is Adrienne Marie Brown. I am the author of Pleasure Activism.
And I'm also a walking OkCupid profile.
No, plenty of fish.
No,
She's not paying for it.
No, she's one of those. It's like a real shit show. It's
Oh, yeah.
OkCupid.
Okay,
She's
all right.
one of those shit shows.
Got it.
The Politics of Feeling Good. Right now, we are sitting in Blue Stockings bookstore, which is forever. I used to live in New York. I lived here for like 10 years. Blue Stockings has always been a beloved bookstore for me. So I'm really excited to get to be here tonight.
Oh, fuck. You know,
I can't wait till all bookstores go out of business.
Yeah, seriously. These feminist bookstores. Ugh.
All bookstores. I hope.
No,
all
I know.
books-
But
anything where like people have like buy quirky things. Like, I
Well-
hope they all get fucking destroyed.
The other actual like.
I hope Jeff Bezos fucking bulldozes that building with all of you in it and replaces it with a warehouse that pays New Yorkers $8 an hour, and you'll fucking like it.
So you know what's happened to like the chain bookstores, not the little ones, but the Books a Million and stuff. There's one actually right by us here by the theater, and if you walk in, it's a toy store. Like there's some books.
Yeah, they now sell like DVDs and food and
Right,
fucking
right.
toys, and
Legos,
sex toys. And
Right, I'm
whatever
like, what? It turned into a Spencer's. All bookstores just turn into Spencer's.
It's what happened. They're like, you know what, guys? Sales of Milo's new book aren't doing too good, but lava lamps. Everybody wants lava lamps.
By the way, these are the people that don't think we should be monetized on YouTube.
Of course not.
Look at
No. These are the people that actually clicked the button to
You're
get
right.
us demonetized.
These are the.
This is the staff. This is literally the YouTube staff watching us on a projector screen in an office somewhere going.
To shout out OSW, look at this killer's row.
It's
It's just a killer's row.
Making a fucking everybody making that angry video game nerd face at a projection of us on the wall.
Yeah, exactly. You're right. That's very funny. A lot of nice haircuts too.
As those which do not enhance our future lose their power and can be altered. The fear of our desire.
When should we end New York? When should we end? Because this is all New York. When do we end it? I know you have love for it because you're from there and all that, but at what point were even you, because I'm already there, so what point would it take for you to go?
9/11. We should have just all left and just let it burn. Everybody just left.
Hey, we're moving to Yonkers, so bye.
I still hear screaming in the building. Well, you know what? We're going to have to start over.
Can't wait to be a Bills fan. Going to Buffalo.
I'm moving to Newark.
Newark.
Seems much better.
I'm out of here. See you later. Look, you might get killed in Newark, but they're not going to try to fuck your kids.
Seriously.
Desires keeps them suspect and indiscriminately powerful. For to suppress any truth.
I want to
is give it
start like a
strength
fucking
beyond-
secret police that just kidnaps like all these kind of women, but also kidnaps all like the incel alt-righty types.
Oh, yeah,
and then dumps them all into one state, puts a fence around it.
And I'm already thinking, we're capitalists, right? We start a show where they have to fight to survive on that island.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
What do you think?
Yeah, it's the old Carlin bit. You get like Budweiser and all them.
But not even that. But I'm thinking, I've always thought that the best way to do something like that would be on a cruise ship, like an old Carnival cruise ship that they decommissioned.
So like a regular Carnival cruise ship.
Okay, so a current Carnival cruise ship, and you just put them out there.
I like that Royce has this mistaken impression that somehow a decommissioned one is any worse.
No,
than
it
a
might be
regular
safer.
In-action fucking Carnival cruise. It's probably cleaner.
Hold on. Hey, come on, man. We're doing something here.
beyond endurance. Audrey Lorde.
Oh, boy. Sorry, I don't mean to pause again, but what is this? What is going on here? She looks like she should be in the new Mad Max movie.
Seriously, she looks like she should be crucifying Christ.
She looks like she should be singing Chocolate Rain. You Tazon Day looking bitch.
Oh, my God.
She does, doesn't she? Oh, look, and next to her, You could tell that's a female turning into a guy or trying to. I mean, you're not ever going to be one, but trying to be a guy. Look at
Their
that.
facial hair is hilarious.
It's
isn't it?
always funny. It's like your prepubescent facial hair is what it looks like.
Yeah, every time trans women try to grow facial hair, it always looks like a houseplant of a single man. It's always dying. There's like one green thing coming out. Like I'm trying here. Oh yeah, dude, I haven't watered that thing in like 3 months. I'm really bad at that.
Oh my god! And they're together too. That's the best part. They're together.
Lord's text, the uses of the erotic, is a foundational text for pleasure activism.
Imagine wanting to have sex with anybody in that building.
This is the
anybody in that
imagine
building.
wanting to just be in that building.
No, it's got to smell so bad.
And you see the sign that said $1 coffee in that place? That's the kind of place I would have walked into in New York. Be like, let me grab a cup of coffee. And walked in and immediately went, I'm going to go across the street to Starbucks and spend
I'll pay
$6.
I'll pay $8 for this. I don't care. It's not worth it.
And I feel like what she was saying to us, what she was teaching us so much was that pleasure
Her mom was Bill Cosby.
and the erotic, the erotic awakening is a way that we actually reclaim our whole selves, our real selves.
And also
our
by
true
becoming mascots for pancake syrup.
Okay, come on, man. It's that Aunt Jemima. I mean, all right, I see the resemblance. Shit, is that Aunt Jemima? I put in the thing on her head.
She looks like you know what it is? She looks like every black female singer from the 30s that had like an angelic voice. And you go, man, remember those records, man? That woman I bet she was beautiful. And then you look them up on Wikipedia and you're like, oh, that was the radio days. You had an amazing voice and they could go, look, we're going to use a picture of a really attractive lady.
Aunt Jemima is something that I can't believe is still happening, considering everything's racist and everything. Like, Aunt Jemima was a fucking caricature of a black slave, a house slave.
Uncle Ben too. There was a lot.
Uncle Ben. No, I know, but I mean, it's still around. It's still fine. Aunt Jemima can still walk around. All right, let's come on, take this seriously, man.
And that once we have had that awakening, we'll no longer settle for self-negation. We'll no longer settle for suffering.
She really looks like Rachel Dolezal.
She does. A little chunkier Rachel Dolezal.
As our way of life is like, oh, this is just how it's got to be because we're black women. I started asking myself, like, how did I unlearn pleasure? Or when did I unlearn pleasure?
Whoa, I feel a lawsuit coming on. This is actionable.
Yeah, it'll be very actionable.
This is actionable. I know a guy that should sue you.
And then block you on Facebook.
But you probably won't because, Trump.
Yeah, Trumpity, Trump.
When I look back, it's like, oh, there's an ancestral unlearning of pleasure, a way that black women on this country have been trained.
On this country?
I was going to let it go. I wanted to say something. I was going to let it go. But in this country,
you wrote a book, you dummy.
Can you imagine how great this book must be?
You know how much smarter I am than most of these fucking people that write these dumb books, and I would never even dream of writing a book.
No, of course not.
Be in service with our bodies.
Well, I take it back. I don't want somebody to take this out of context one day and go, you said you'd never write. I would write a book consisting of stories from my life and things that I've seen and done, but I would never write like a book. Like, here's how you need to be doing things. Like, I hate people that do that. I'm like, you don't know shit.
Pleasure in our bodies. I realize that we're not the only ones, that almost every human on earth in some way has been.
You look like you're melting. You look like you were left in a hot car. She looks like somebody left a chocolate Easter bunny in a hot car.
Yes, you're right. Yep.
From their natural relationship to the planet, from their natural relationship to themselves, from our natural relationships to each other. And that pleasure is one of the ways we know, like, oh God, I'm in nature. Oh God, I'm with my lover. Oh God, I'm connected. I'm part of something. I belong. I'm safe.
Man, Carlton's sister really let herself go since Fresh Prince got off the air, huh?
Jesus.
Hillary
Banks looking
Hillary
rough.
Banks, yeah.
Know all that, right? So for me, I was just like, it's actually a measure of freedom. It's a way that we say, I have decolonized. I have returned to
decolonized. No. And as one of the, I think one of the best radio hosts, Neil Bortz, ever said, if you actually decolonized, you'd be stretching a lion skin somewhere in Africa. That's true. And he said that on
you'd be
AM.
stretching a lion skin somewhere in Indiana.
Yeah, exactly. You haven't decolonized shit. Shut up. You're in a bookstore in New York, all right? You didn't decolonize anything. Shut the fuck up.
That's leased in a building that was built by Italians, owned by Jews. And if we're being fair.
Yeah, you're right. Can I introduce you?
All
right, I haven't finished.
This monster looks familiar. Sophie Haig, I knew this bitch.
Hey, Micah. Hey, Mike, she looks like someone we know.
Oh yeah, with the fucking the bangs. No, look. I know this bitch, not personally, but I've had dealings with this bitch.
You've run it on the internet.
She's one of these. You will see her constantly being shared by like right wingers, like out of outrage. They're outraged at her statements. Like she plays right into these people's fucking hands. I hate this fucking disgusting pig. Everything about her is offensive.
So this is, like you said, so she's a comic apparently, and this is on.
She's obviously not a nutritionist or an orthodontist or a hairstylist or a cosmetologist or a physical or fitness trainer.
One more.
Employed.
All right. Well, there it is. Look, this is her on Oh God, this makes it better. This is her on BBC, which, let's face it, that's the only thing that's going to fuck you.
She's very familiar with BBC.
Girl, you's a 9.
You's a 9, girl. What up? Funny how they always call you a 9 and then they never call you back, right?
No, that's true.
Black guys would be like, damn, girl, you a 9. And then they just fuck you and they leave. And meanwhile, like, if I fucked a 9, I'd call them the following day.
Course.
Hey, that was, we should get together another time.
Yeah.
You're an actual 9. This thing's a monster.
Let's check it out.
As a fat person, I get a lot of abuse. For example, from
And this chick's obsessed with being fat. That's her other thing.
That's her
Everything
thing, yeah.
She does is
Yeah.
being, I'm fat, and everyone oppresses
That's her entire identity.
Do you understand that you being fat doesn't oppress you? You being fat, by its very definition, means you oppress people around you. Every time you get on a bus or a subway or an airplane, I'm the one who's oppressed. Yeah, I almost went to fucking JetBlue last time I flew. I almost lost my fucking mind on them because they sat me next to a fat woman who was leaking over into my seat. And I hate that.
Right.
I hate that. I paid money for this. I shouldn't have you in my shit. And I mean like a fat one. I'm not talking like a big, because JetBlue, you get a little extra room.
You
could
do.
be like, I'm a little bigger around the belly. Roy's a little bigger around the belly. He and I could sit comfortably next to each other in a JetBlue
Yes.
flight. Without this woman,
It's not
was
Spirit.
Like, and I was like, remember I told you the story? I was yelling at her,
Yes.
because they went, "Sir, you need to buckle up," and she was like on my thing, and I was like, "I literally can't," and I was like motioning to her fat. Oh, she was so mad at me. But I
Must
made
have been
sure not
great.
to make a scene. You know how like you can
Yeah.
just toe the line on an airplane? I was doing being very passive aggressive to her about her weight. It was very mean.
Well, let's hear what she has to say.
Sorry.
By the way, this is remember in the UK, your money funds this.
Yeah,
your money paid for this. Your tax dollars, and you get taxed. I've seen how much you get taxed over there. You get taxed a lot. You pay for this.
Example. Face like an English bulldog.
No, bitch looks like the British bulldog. Davy boy. All right, sorry.
from people in cars. People is just a nice word for men. It's not to be all like hashtag all men are trash. It's
I'm sorry. Are we supposed to understand what she's saying?
Yeah, I don't know what.
No,
what is
have you
her
picked up
accent?
anything?
Is she like Persian fat lady?
No. I can't tell what. No, but are we supposed to understand what she's saying?
Yes.
Okay, what has she said? It's been 20 seconds. What has she said?
Something about people are mean to her for being fat, and when she means people, she means men, because it's men.
It's
are the
men.
problem. And by the way, feminists don't want to be treated equal to men. Feminists like this want to be treated equal to attractive women. That's the problem. See, the problem with feminism is not, I want equal rights. The problem with feminism is rooted in the fact that a woman like this sees the way people like me or Royce would treat a girl who is an actual, damn, you a 9, a
Right.
legitimate 9. They don't want to be equal to us. They want to be equal to the beautiful women that we're nice to.
Right.
And that's what they're trying to force. And I'm sorry, you're just a fat, gross pig who fucking leaks over into my fucking $250 fucking seat that I paid for. So fuck you.
It's just that it's never women shouting from cars. It's just never, I like your French. or
Hey, let me tell you something. I'm sorry. I know. Oh, you guys pause a lot. If you want to watch this clip on your own, go fucking watch it. Women talk, even feminist women, everyone you see out there, women talk more shit about other women than men do. That is a undeniable fact. Women talk more shit about women, about them gaining weight, about their husband leaving them, than men do. They do. That is absolutely true. Men aren't sticking their head out the window. For as much as Mike and I joke, if we're driving, we're never going to drive by somebody and I'll roll down the window, Mike's going to moo at them. You know what I mean? Like, that's, people don't really do that. Would you do that? You might moo at somebody?
Not a random person, no.
No, I'm talking about a random person.
Yeah, no, probably not a random person. See, this is the thing. You're a hateable bitch. So all the things that you talk about happen to you because you draw attention to yourself. You are a hateable bitch. And then people identify the thing that bothers you most and go to that thing. It's like all the people that get the, like people that say everybody's so racist. Is everybody racist? Or do a lot of guys drop an N-bomb to a black guy that really pissed them off?
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a very good point.
Do people really have a problem with trannies in general? Or when you see one following your little girl into a bathroom, do you go, hey, you fucking degenerate freak, go in the bathroom you belong? Like, you don't say things hurtful unless it's usually that person, and you go, fuck you, you fucking spick. Like, it's meant to be you. You're this. And there could be another Spanish guy walking by, and you're like, not you, you're cool, but this fucking spick right here. That's just the way people are. Nobody's just going, let's get the fat girl. I've seen your Twitter feed. You are an obnoxious, unlikable person, and you do things that get a reaction out of people, and then they go, fuck you, you fat pig, and you go, ah!
And that's the thing. Her being fat is not even the worst thing about her. Like, you know what I mean? It's not like, oh, you're fat and people making fun of you. You do things, and it's really easy to elicit a reaction from somebody like you by calling them fat because you're going to take it really personal, and you have your feelings hurt and stuff like that. But really, what I hate more about than the way you look, and on top of being fat, you're ugly, which that also sucks. But
like if I looked like her, I would just be fat too.
Right. You're not charming.
No.
Either. You're not funny. You've seen some of her stand up. It's not good. You're not funny. There's nothing redeeming about you. You're just you're blech. Like blech. That's all you are.
You're a big fat ball of misery.
That's it. You're just sad, and you want everyone else to be sad with you.
Yeah, and that's what bugs me about it. Again, it's what you're doing would be if I went and I did a whole video tonight on Nightwave at 10 p.m. on YouTube D Live.
I told you not to plug your show, dude.
Right. Yeah, no, you're right. I'm sorry. Fuck. You're right. We're really fighting behind the scenes a lot right now about the solo show.
Fucking
The
haters,
show's about
man.
to break up big time.
Fucking
Eat
come
your
on.
fucking grapes, dude.
Now you like those?
By the way,
baby boy, what are you mad?
The greatest line in that Opie and Anthony fight ever, though, was when he goes, "Yeah, I know. I used to eat on the air, and everybody bitched at me, so I stopped doing it." And Anthony's comeback was, "Cool, bitch at me in 6 years." It was so passive aggressive,
I know.
and you just knew it was going to get worse. You're like, "Oh no!" But anyway, back to you fucking slob who's never eaten a grape.
Dude, you texted me and you said, "Oh my God, he's looking at me right now with his stupid face."
The cunt won't even look at me.
That's exactly
it's what
right.
he said.
The cunt won't even look at
Little
me.
Cunt won't even look at me. It's one of the greatest things ever. By the way, true story. I texted a girl one time that I was on a date with and did something similar. And I wiggled out of it.
How?
I wiggled out of it. Well, I didn't say the cunt won't look at. Like, I was on a date with this girl. She was a fucking crazy stripper back in the day. And we were on our way out to some bar or whatever, and she was like, this was back when I started working in radio and strip clubs, but I was still really, believe it or not, I was a total nerd back then. I really was a teetotaling nerd. And I went out on a date with this wild-ass stripper, and she's fucking doing coke while she's driving and, like, drinking, and I'm just like, oh, my God. And I sent a text to my buddy Aaron, I thought I did, that said, because he was like, yo, let me know how the date goes. And I'm like, all right. And I sent him a text. I'm already regretting this. That's what I sent to him. And then I see her phone go bloop. And I'm
Oh
like,
no! What did you say?
and then she goes, she checks it or whatever, and she's like, "What is that about?" And I'm like, I meant to send that to my buddy Aaron. He fucking guy. He asked me to help him move tomorrow. And I told him I'll help him, you know what I mean? But now he's up my ass, like, what time? Were you gonna get home early enough? Are you gonna get up early enough to help me move? Like, you know, and now he's up my ass all night. And I'm like, dude, I'm already regretting this. Like, I'm already regretting helping you.
And what
she's
did she
like,
say?
Oh, yeah, sounds like a real dick. And I'm like, oh. And I got laid that night, too. But that was
nice.
That was a fucking, as soon as she got it, I was like, oh, boy. And I was like, I had the head start because I saw the light on her phone. So my gears already were turning. And I was trying to think of something. It's very fair. I saved myself. But back to my point about this slub. What she's doing would be like if I made a video tonight and I did 2 hours of a pity party about me and I just said, guys, my name is Mersh. I'm a victim of bullying on the internet. Every single day when I wake up, I have to read comments about my lazy eye. I have hundreds of comments from random strangers telling me I'm not funny, that I'm a walking cigarette, that I'm gross, that I have a lazy eye, but leaving out the fact that I am a storied internet troll and that I spend most of my free time torturing people.
Yeah.
So it's like they leave that part out. Nobody has ever drove by and went, "Moo, you fat bitch." But I guarantee you this woman has made a scene in an Arby's or something.
And then someone
somebody's
says, "Hey, you
"Come
fat
on,
bitch."
you fat bitch, let's move the line." You know,
Yeah.
like it's that kind of shit.
You're right.
Where did you get those glasses? They really suit your face. It's like they have this idea that fat people are so desperate to get laid that anytime a van blasting loud music through open windows passes,
Loud music. She sounds like Celine Dion.
we're just like, oh my God.
Get them kayaks.
Maybe that's the one. Here's a public service announcement. On behalf of all fat people.
Don't you fucking talk for me. I hate that. How dare you? How fucking dare you? Some fat people have a sense of humor and don't fucking. I hate that shit. I'm fat. I have plenty of friends that are fat. And they're funny and they get it and they don't take shit personal and they don't go, woe is me, the world's against me. So shut up.
We don't want to. You either.
That's not true.
You're lying.
Some of them do.
You're lying.
I love how leftists do this. Great, perfect.
Yep.
I love how these leftists, they always talk about racism and bigotry and putting people into boxes and not allowing people to. But then they always speak for everyone. You know what I mean? Like it's like struggling people of color. But if you're a black guy that voted for Trump, then you're a house Negro. And it's like, well, what? Like, you can't.
Yep.
It's no, all blacks need to hate Trump. And on behalf of all black people.
Exactly.
Like, and by the way, this shit would not fly in the black community.
No, of course not.
You notice, like, even black leaders and stuff like that, you'll never hear them say on behalf of all black people because half of the congregation would go, who the fuck is this nigga talking for?
It's not me.
You talking about me? Hey, oh! You ain't speaking for me. It would turn into a shit show. No, you speaking for you, dog. Let me get the mic after. I want to speak for the other half of black people. This woman just on behalf of the fats.
Tyrone Watermelon goes, just the humble freeze phrase champion. Yeah, that was just a good one.
Most of us actually have some at home.
No. And you know what? Even if you do, the problem is when you look like you, when you're that personality, even though you're getting some at home, chicks like this are the ones that cheat too.
Oh, of course.
On top of it, I've learned this in life. Chicks like this are the ones that just outright
Do
cheat.
anything they want, and you're like, you're not hot enough to get away with this. What's wrong with you?
But they cheat, and they make themselves. They'll be with some dude will start dating this chick, and they'll be together for years, and it's always a fucking. Everyone has a friend who's in love with a woman who's terrible, loves him, whatever. Then she goes and bangs a black dude, and then she blames him. This is the chick who then blame him and go, well, what do you want me to do? You don't make me feel special like Tyrone does, you know?
Look, I was working and paying her rent.
Yeah, what did you want me to do?
By the way, I like how most of us actually have some fog noise at home. The fog noise is to represent dozens of pairs of underwear with no elasticity left. Just blown the fuck out.
Ripped off.
Just destroyed.
At the moment, it seems as if Body positivity is the new thing. It's all over Instagram. Thin to maybe chubby, white, feminine,
You know what
women.
the problem with this too is we've let too many women become fat whores. So this is what they look at now, and they, oh my God, this chick's only 30.
No way, really? She's 30? That's it?
This chick was born November 10th, 1988.
Really?
This woman is 30 years old.
Showing that actually, if they try real hard, they can look a bit fat too. Don't get me wrong, society has made it very clear that no one, fat or thin, should be happy with their bodies.
What? No. First off, sorry. Does she have no lenses in those glasses?
Oh no.
Because I'm trying to see if I could see a glare.
No.
Because you would see a glare. Does she have lenses in those glasses?
Look at the, you can see, like, where you can see through to the other, to the band there. There's
Right.
nothing. It's clear.
Right. So, is this just a prop? What are you, Carrot Cake Top?
We're all struggling, but the people who are the most oppressed in society, like actually fat people, black people, and people of color.
Are you equating?
I love that.
Sorry.
They always do this. They always go,
Sorry.
being fat is just like being a black person.
Are you equating being fat to being a black person? Are you kidding me? Look, again, many times on this show, we always call out when the black community doesn't look after their own, and you know, the single parent households. We talk about all that stuff. But that being said, if you were to have an actual oppression Olympics, and you said fat people, gay people, or black people in this country, who do you think is more oppressed? Black people win every time, right? Like, they would win every time in terms of, like, we literally used to use black people as farming equipment.
No, I'm legit. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm sitting here trying to think of who gets the top gripe, and I think black people get, in America.
In America, obviously. We're talking in
top
America.
gripe.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Right. Or in the Western world.
Because Indians, you just lost. Like, you
Yeah.
get over it. You know what I mean? You should have invented gunpowder. Not my problem.
Well, stolen gunpowder from the Chinese, but I digress.
Whatever. We didn't steal it. We
bought it.
We
You're
got
right.
them
We
hooked
bought it.
on
We bought it.
opium, and then we obtained
And then
it.
we stole it.
Then they gave us the blueprints, and we gave them more opium.
And then they died.
But
It's a beautiful story, really.
you do, the balls on these people.
Yeah.
There's literally, there are, you know, and look, I'm
God awful. Jews are obviously the most oppressed guys. You're right.
you're right. No,
You're
you're
right.
right.
I would like to apologize to Susan Wojcicki. Is that her name? Wojcicki?
Yeah. I want to apologize to the fucking $3 million a year CEO.
Yeah, we want to
Apologies
apologize.
to you.
I want to apologize to Bob Iger of ABC.
Yes, of course. And, you know, his former predecessor, Michael Eisner.
Oh, that's absolutely
Another very oppressed person.
I would like to apologize to Jeff Zucker.
Jeff Zucker, of course.
I apologize to Jeff Zucker.
Ben Shapiro's had such a...
Apologize to him. I want to apologize to Weinstein.
Which Weinstein?
Just all of them. Like all of them. There's a lot.
Yeah, I know, but like the
Harvey.
The IDW one, the rape one?
The Harvey one.
Okay.
Harvey one. The rape one. The rape one.
The-
One of the rape ones.
Yeah. The one that raped...
The most.
The one that raped Rose McGowan or the one that raped Dave Rubin?
Fair enough. You're right. You're right. And I also want to apologize to Dave Rubin. If I could apologize to Dave Rubin as well. Lama Dirk reminds us, please apologize to every movie studio. We want to apologize to every movie studio that's ever existed.
I want to make a fake YouTube button. I wonder how much that would cost. I'm going to call it Trophy Shop.
Give them the specs and do it. Get one anyway. And then you think they'd be mad?
They'd be furious.
We put it in a box and then we do a
whole video.
A
like,
legit
oh my God, guys, this is
unboxing
insane.
video.
This is insane.
We would do a legit unboxing video. Oh, that would be fucking hilarious. They would get so
They'd be furious.
pissed. They would
They'd
be
be
so.
furious.
We just want to say that we never gave that. Make them have to make a public statement. We never. That's not a real trophy.
No, it's legit. I'll show it to you.
Yeah, here you go.
I bet you if we could probably trick like some local news organization into covering it. Like we could probably find like some local news, like a small, like a blog almost, right? but like get some special interest group and then convince them that the SPLC's hardcore white supremacists somehow got a gold play button from YouTube.
Dude, that would be...
And then what, are they going to get somebody from YouTube on the phone? That's impossible.
Nah, it doesn't happen.
So then they'll freak out and they'll write a story and we'll be like, yeah, come look at it. It's awesome.
It's really great. Or maybe we could just buy one off of some, like a YouTube star who's just lost it, who had one.
Hey, Mundane Matt, can we buy...
Hey, Pro Jared, can I... How much?
How much, buddy?
I'll buy it. We'll change the name on it. Instead of having to go to a trophy shop or whatever, we'll just do a buy
It
from
can't
you.
be that much money to go to a trophy shop. It'd probably be like a couple $100.
Nah, you're right. We just got to give them the specs. And I think you're right. If we give them the specs, we'll be...
It would be so great to just piss them off.
And
I want a fake gold play button.
And we would put it like behind you. I would take those things, put it so it's on.
They eventually
during-
send us a cease and desist.
Yes, till it's on every single show.
And then they'll delete our channel, and then they'll have no proof that we were never at 1 million. Yeah, before they deleted my channel, bro, it was fucking off the chain.
I love this idea. I think this is a great idea.
Buy a tea because he doesn't need his anymore. No, I think he tied it to himself to weigh him down more.
Yeah. Oh fuck!
What if he
man.
was just trying to swim for the first time?
So, R.I.P. I want to first off say that. Let me check the Streamlabs here.
He should get a casket that looks like a Google Play button, like the black. Get a fucking YouTube theme. Make sure to smash that like button.
I heard they're gonna monetize his funeral.
Remember? Yeah, you remember The Wire? You remember in The Wire when Bodie went to get flowers for D'Angelo Barksdale's funeral, and they had all the hood rat themed flowers. They had like the guns, and they had like the BMW logo. What if you got flower arrangements that look like YouTube thumbs? The thumbs up flower arrangement? That would be dope.
Zen Rhino goes, put it on display behind Mersh and never reference it at all. That would be fucking, and never reference, just leave it there. Just leave it there and never talk about it. They go, is that a gold play button? Let me read this Streamlabs here. $10 from the Studi. I hope I wasn't the only one who saw an opportunity. Could we get the black gentleman to be ROTC's official freestyler instrument board? Yes. The dudes said what he wanted and made some fucking noise. Immune to the hate. Basking in the great. # warrior. Thank you, Studi. We've come to the end of our program today.
Yeah, I just want to make an announcement real quick. Because it is sad that when you see like all these people on YouTube, there's a lot of content creators. It's stressful. A lot of people are under pressure, and I just wanted to say to anybody out there, that might be going through stuff or whatever, if you don't watch Nightwave tonight,
oh no,
I will literally kill myself.
Are you happy now? Is that what you
10
wanted?
10 p.m. tonight, dlive.tv/Nightwave Radio. I will literally leave my Nintendo Switch on a bridge and fucking kill myself.
First off, can I buy that Switch? And
don't leave it on a bridge.
Don't leave it on. It's gonna get water damage.
Give it to me, dude. In all the games.
And can I also make an announcement if it's okay? Okay. He beats me in this house when no one's watching.
He beats me. I need health burritos.
Health burritos. Thank you everybody for listening. Nightwave tonight at 10 p.m. So be there, or else, like Mike said, be there or else. And if you want to help me out, don't do that.
Off the fucking bridge I go.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Well, I'm going by the Atika formula, which is I get to have 3 fake suicides. Then I have a real one.
And subscribe to my morning show, please. YouTube.com/Daywave Radio. I'm posting a link in there. I go live 10 a.m. every morning, and the replays are usually up there. And if you don't see a replay on YouTube, then just fucking grab it from DLive. DLive.tv/Daywave.
These comments are going to be brutal today.
You think?
Yes.
Hey guys,
this guy's a good kid. It's really sad when people kill themselves. We know, stupid. We know.
We're aware.
We know. We're not in charge of the fucking wake. Okay, go talk to somebody else.
I'll fix it. Guys, we said a lot of stuff here that you might find offensive, but I just want to let you know we were new boot goofing.
Yeah, we're just goofing around,
We're
guys.
just-
And all kidding aside, if you're in pain, if you're feeling like the world hates you and you just have no place to turn to, and you're a black guy, don't try to swim.
And I just want to say that if you're really feeling out of it, and you know the demons are getting in your head, buy a case of Bang Energy drink.
Can I ask?
Go to town.
Can I ask one more question?
Sure, please.
When homie jumped off the bridge, did you actually hear the blink? Dun, 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 dun. Like the Mario? Yes. He liked it because he liked Nintendo.
It's a jump to conclusion YouTuber. Thank you guys.
He just wanted to try out the new water level.
Yeah, how did that work? Did a piranha fish get him?
Stop! We're never gonna get out of here.
Come on, man. Enough. This is a serious matter. We're serious people, have to say serious things and feign like they have to do the crowd are like, I'm really sad at this situation right now.
I'm not. There's one less YouTuber to compete with.
Free market, baby. Ron Paul 2020.
I'll play Nintendo. I don't give a fuck.
I got a Switch I could sell you. Guys, thank you for listening. We will be back tomorrow with Revenge of the Sis. Take it easy, guys.